I was eating, and it was spicy food, so I couldn't scarf it down. Oh. Oh my gosh. Hey Onyx, how's it going? Oh my word. Oh my gosh. I just got here. Y'all, please. Yo, Gecko, evening. Sorry, I had something stuck in my teeth because I was eating so fast. Dogman, I swear. Also, Savvy says, welcome Raiders. I hope you're all having a good day. I'm just gonna do some chill art today. We're gonna keep it really, really relaxed. Really relaxed. That stuff you saw happen while I was in my starting soon scream didn't happen. Did not. I swear it. I'm not. Don't use my words against me, you. Alright. Whew. I have so much reading to do. Dogman, no. Just, Dogman, I swear. Let me read. Let me exercise my brain a little bit. Oh. Okay. Whew. I can read. I have good reading comprehension. Get my word. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Jeez. Cam, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh my gosh, y'all, please. There's so many. Cam, my word. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. How are you doing? Jeez. Can't wait. You can't eat fast spicy food. I didn't know that's a problem with people. If I eat it too fast, I'm gonna choke. I'm amazed there's this much disposable. Like, I really am. It better be disposable. Only give me your trash coins. Keep your own coins. Give me your trash coins. Duckman, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. And for the 5. Jeez. Okay. Rice and Such and Death, thank you so much for the 100 shinies. Lone Wolf, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. Apple Seal Hero, thank you for the 100 shinies. Duckman, thank you for the 5 gifted subs again. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's more fingers than I have. Wait. I've been counting them on my fingers. Okay, we're at 7 plus 5. That's 12. That's 12. Okay. Metal Follow, thank you for the 200 shinies. Rice and Such, thank you for the 100 shinies. Kevin Ward, thank you again for the gifted sub. Dogman, I swear if you have done it again while I'm talking, do not. Lazy Space Gecko, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Just peeking in today. It's 3 a.m. over here and I have work to do tomorrow. Yeah, get some rest. Thank you so much for saying hi. But yes, for sure, get some sleep. Duckman, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh, and 10 gifted subs? Duckman. That's 23, Duckman. I'm counting now. She's learning math. Good job, Duckman. Duckman making me learn to count. Alright, we're at 23. Okay. Pruneopolis, thank you so much for the gifted sub. Oh my gosh, yo, the level 5. I'm gonna keep reading. I'm not gonna ignore that. And I'm not. I don't see it. I see nothing. Give me a moment. Jaded Emerald, thank you for the resub. 5 months today. Happy to make it. Oh, I'm glad you're here too. It's always fun talking to you in chat. Also, Solo Artist, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. And Rice and Such, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh my gosh, y'all, please, that's so much. Y'all. Come on. I gotta read faster now. VTubular milk. Thank you for the. Oh gosh, one sec. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Dougman, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Wait, 23 plus 5. 28, okay. Dougman, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Again, okay, that's 30. And then 5, again, 35. Duckman. Duckman, this better be disposable income. I swear. Etsy Brutus, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. G-Shock, thank you for the 100 shinies. Sierra, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Tech Priest Daka, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Oh, I got put here. Hiya. Hiya, Tech Priest. Also, Ayumi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How was your stream, Ayumi? I hope it was fun. Sometimes I think Honey should shorten the cooldown for the breather team. I really should, honestly. The amount of times I just... Y'all take my breath away. Not in the way you'd think, though. Thanks, Nameless. Oh, Hub, thank you for the 100 shinies. Oh, jeez. Oh, guy, you see what kind of raid it is, honey. You know what you gotta do. What kind of raid is it? What kind of raid is it? Oh, gosh. Chat, wait. Duckman, when you think about it, all money is disposable. That is true. But some of it is good and not disposable. Some is necessary. An RR raid. Oh, I see what you mean, guy. Well, I do have a redeem for it. Oh gosh, I feel so bad that I start the redeem so late. I'm so sorry. Whew. Okay. Leechro the Bronze, thank you for the breathe redeem. Okay, that's better. Also, Rayrek, thank you for this redeem. It lines up well with the raid. So, let me do an RR real quick. Ara. There y'all go. Our raid, welcome. Donating to Honey is a necessity. I don't want to lose my kneecaps. For bodily protection. Pay the gob, IRS. You know you have to. Don't pay me. Pay your taxes. Hub, thank you for the earwiggles. Alrighty. And Keelan, thank you for the posture check. Oh, alright. Graham, no! Graham, I open my eyes after a good stretch and that's the first thing I see? Gee, no. Graham, I swear. How you been doing, Graham? I hope you're doing good. Our bucket, thank you for the 1,000 shinies. She said to pay my tax. No. I can't win. I can't win. This is it. This is my legacy. Just tired, exhausted sounds as chat just goes, big number, make gob Cooper. Oh gosh. VTuber the Bionic Lone Wolf and Robin Hood. Thank you for those shinies. Oh jeez. VTubular, open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. No, Soul Shade, no! Lone Wolf, cute tax. Cuter you are, the more taxes you gotta pay. Listen, I didn't make the rules. Soul Shade, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That is too much. Thank you so much. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Normal Super Saiyan, sup, honey. I couldn't be here for a few streams because no internet, but I figured it out and I'm back. Nice! I'm glad you got your internet back. It always feels weird not having internet. I've become so used to it now. It is a strange feeling. Kind of don't know what to do with yourself after a bit. And I just remember, oh yeah, I should probably do exercise and art. Be healthy. Tech Priest, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Whew. Alright, Solo Artist, thanks for the head pats. Let's go. Whew. Meta Fallout, thanks for the Black redeem. Meh. Anyways. I'm too tired to react to the- Oh no, Dugman! Overworked is here. Alright, today. I'm doing fine. I'm doing just fine. Continue. Thanks for the quack. Mwah. Duckman, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Oh, the 15 gifted subs. Just kidding. Now I have to count again. What were we at? 30? 35? Plus 15? 50? Duckman, that is too much. Duckman, your generosity knows no bounds, but also stop. Please, please. Spend money on yourself, please. Jeez. Okay, okay. Napalm, thank you for the sugar tea. Actually, I'm gonna time out Duckman. Oh, oh, I don't want to do a Duckman. Don't wanna. How are you running the stream and your second is just a... I have no idea what that means. I'm sorry if I misread that. Did you see the game made by Pumpino and Carl? I saw that they made a game. I haven't checked it out yet, though. Also, oh my gosh, what were they about to do? Oh yeah, hey, y'all are overloading my brain right now. All right. Hey, sugar. Happy Monday. It's time for art. Let's be artists today. Black Fox, thanks for the hydrate. Cressy, don't forget to drink water. I will not. Thank you. Excuse me. Whew, okay. Whew, okay. Oh my gosh, I hope I didn't miss any messages. Duckman is spending money on himself. He's getting entertainment from you being all flustered. I guess technically, Duckman, you better be living it up. Just spoiling yourself. Drago, hey honey, finally made it to one of your live streams. You have such a chill vibe and I love it. Oh, thank you. Y'all bring a chill vibe with you, honestly. It's nice. Alright. Stardust, can't wait to draw together. Me too. Me too. I'm excited. Also, Quetzal, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. That is so much. Jeez. Duckman, remember honey, I have a PS5. We ballin' over here. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I might still protest and insist you spend it on yourself first. But okay, if you're fine, then I will say thank you. Thank you. That was the age of Duckman. Why do you think I added the quackery? Also, Ben by the Senpai, welcome back to the tavern. It's tax time. How are you, honey? I'm doing pretty good. Just lining up a song real quick before I start doing some more cute tiger art. Oh, I love doing tiger art. It's so cute. It's so much fun to draw too. Leon, are you taking commissions yet? Nope. I am currently working on the current. I am working on the current list of people in my commission queue. There's a lot of people on the wait list, honestly. I wasn't expecting it. Alright. To Bohemian Rhapsody? Yeah, that won't get copyright struck at all. Alright. Whew. More Tiger Gobble? Yes. More Tiger Gob. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. I'm ready for it. But yeah, I'm gonna sing Good Little Girl from Adventure Time. I probably won't do the talk singing part, but I'll do the little song bits. Nick, here are 2 art jokes. What do you call a man with no arms and no legs hanging on a wall? Art. And what do you call it? Arms and legs hanging off the wall? Pieces of art. Okay, that's a pretty good one. Okay, oh, I'm not gonna slow rap for us? No, I cannot slow rap. If I ever do a collab with someone, it will be someone who can slow rap and I can just do the singing parts. That'd be cool, actually. I wouldn't mind doing a collab with someone in the future. Attila the Hobo, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Thank you so much. Whew. Alright. Let me hum the song real quick. Duckman. Alright, time to lurk while trying to learn game dev stuff and master Unity. Ooh, good luck. Unity's a beast. Good luck. I hope you don't find it too rough. I looked at like one tutorial video and I was like, this is too much for my brain. I can't handle it. Shit, I can slow rap. I lie. So that was a lie. Rap, I read that to the tune of it. A potato flew around my room before you came. Oh, Demon Slayer, thank you for the prime. Also, G-Man, thank you for being so patient. I am going to sing this song. Just gotta drink some water and breathe. Gotta calm down a little bit. Excuse me. Alright. Evil Honey be like, I can slow rap and then curse your ears. Alright, let's go. Good little girl, always picking a fight with me. You know that I'm bad, but you're spending the night with me. What do you want from my world? You're a good little girl. Bad little boy, that's what you're acting like. I really don't buy that you're that kind of guy. And if you are, why do you want to hang out with me? I got a hot potato and I got 2 hot tomatoes. Well, they'll make a good sauce maybe, so I'll shake my bottle, baby. I'll shake it and shake it and shake it and shake it and shake it all over the table for as long as I am able. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Alright, G-Man, thank you so much for being so patient. Let's get back to calm music. Also, thank you, Guy, for being on top of the chat. Thank you so much. Keeps me focused. It's good. Alright. Art, are you working? Yes. Excellent. Loving it. Love when art works. Let me know if the music is too quiet, by the way. This is like comfy for me, but it might be a little too quiet for y'all. I had a couple cute little tigers in the background, if y'all can see past my head. Look at them. Look at them. They're so cute. Oh gosh! Eric, thank you for the 10 gifted subs! Oh my gosh. Also, Demon Slayer, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Been at this Goblin Time for 2 months and loved every second. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you had fun. Also, Attila the Hobo, thank you so much. Welcome back. Boop. You booped me. Thank you. I'll treasure it. Oh my gosh. King be king. Time to lurk while I do D&D prep. Nice. Ooh, good luck with D&D prep. DMs do so much work, and it's so amazing to me. Oh. Need a honey plushie? I am looking into honey plushies and which companies make them. I also have to get a design that's like not too complicated. Because with plushies, the hardest thing to make part of the design is the hair for me. Because my hair is so spiky and unruly. It's hard to brush. Even when I brush it, it's still like this. Oh gosh, here Bucket, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. And Pixel Trixels, thank you for the prime. Welcome to the tavern. Oh gosh, here Bucket, thank you so much. That is a lot. Cam, honey, please. I have health problems. Don't make me go back to the hospital for cuteness. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to send anyone to the hospital. Alright, let me real quickly do this. Alright. Whew. Time to do shading. Hey, Ursula, how's it going? I think I need to make the gloves a little bit lighter. They're looking a bit dark. I don't want to make them too close to the onesie. That might be better, yeah. Alright. Let's do... Oh, right, I should probably really quickly clean up these. There we go. Alright, so then I gotta color code the layers because I love when things are color coded and labeled. It's great. Started your years the tiger theme got me inspired to try something with the design of my character. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I was very much inspired by a lot of other VTubers doing their tiger designs. A lot of them were in like really cool tiger stripe one pieces, and it looked awesome. I don't know how confident I am to wear a tiger one piece that is bold, and so I went with the onesie instead. It's very cozy and comfy. You can wear it as pajamas. You know, Paladin, now you're not late. Honest, I can't tell if I'm having a heart attack or if I'm just skipping every second beat from all the cute you. Shush, shush, no, honey, no. You're fine, I hope. Also, Burning Paper, thank you for the the head pats. Twin Shadows, thank you for the hydrate. Excuse me. Gotta love when you bang your teeth against a water bottle when you're drinking. Honey, you're so sweet, you're gonna give some diabetes. I'll have to be serious then. I am going to be a serious professional, not sweet at all. Gonna be salty. How does one become salty? Alright, for this, I should probably use a pink color. Maybe a warmer pink. Like beans. Little fingy beans. So all cute goth hours. No, serious art night hours. We're going to be serious. Favorite goblins, some hot mulled wine and some D&D. Perfect night. Ooh, mulled wine sounds tasty. Would you be willing to sing Marceline's song about her cold french fries from Adventure Time? Yeah, I could sing that. Isn't it a pretty... Oh no, it's not that short of a song, actually. I could sing that song, yeah. I love Adventure Time songs. I've been watching more and more Adventure Time recently, just because it's... It's a bit of a weird reason why I watch it. I watch it because all the episodes are 10 minutes, so it gives me a good metric of how fast time passes while I'm doing commissions. So every time I watch it, I'm like, okay, 10 minutes has passed. I can see how much progress I've made. But it's also just so soft and comfortable, and it feels safe. It's a great show. I have a lot of connection to it. J-Dub, salty honey, my new favorite flavor VTuber. I think that, isn't that, no, salted caramel is a thing. I don't know if salted honey is a thing. Love drinking from my thermos with my teeth making a dong sound. Oh, yeah. The pain. Oh. It hurt when the teeth bone hit the metal. Just gonna clean up a little bit. There's a couple of small pieces that need to be tidied for the lines. Jack, thank you for the 100 shinies. Jeez. Thank you. You want to be salty? Read YouTube comments. There's enough salt there to preserve a whole cow. Oh. YouTube's an interesting place. I don't go on YouTube too often except to like listen to music and watch music videos. Like I love watching animated music videos. They're so cool. Especially like League of Legends ones. The studios that animate them are so good. No, thank you so much. Jeez. Cute cops need corgis too. Corgos too. Oh, I love corgos. They're bread loaves. Walking bread loaves. Chronoblaster yard is really cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. It's very fun to draw. Makes me happy. Oh, I just realized I still have headbands on. That's enough of that. My hair is already tousled enough as it is. Alright, I think that's pretty clean. Let's do shading. Let's see if purple shade might be a little better than blue for this piece. Excuse me. Hi Virgil, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Monday. Dragon Wing. Sorry, I'm like, don't ever sweat it. It's all good. Sometimes you got stuff to do, and sometimes it's all good. Also, like, don't feel like you have to show up to my streams on time. It's totally fine. You can just hop in whenever. Gosh, my head casts such a big shadow. Virgil, it's great now that work is finally over. Ah, nice. Yeah, I love streaming Monday nights because it's sort of like everyone who comes in and just gets to relax, including me. I get to just chill. Meta Fallout, thank you for the posture check. Ooh, the back cracks. Thanks, little trigger. Bresic, I've been using some of the techniques for CSP I picked up from your last stream. My life is forever changed. Thank you. Of course. I'm really glad that that y'all find the tips I give you very helpful. There are definitely other tips out there. Like a lot of other artists have different styles and ways of drawing that might actually even contradict the way I draw. But if you find my advice useful, I'm super glad I could help. Tencel shading the ears? Yeah. Gonna shade the ears a little bit. Think about how much shade there would be if there's a light source is coming from above. Michael, Tiger, you look so damn cute. Now time for the joke that you'll hopefully get. How do you know when it's time for dinner at Dwayne Johnson's house? If you smell what the Rock is cooking. That sounds very familiar. I know nothing about the Rock's wrestling past. So that joke might be lost on me a little bit. Red Boy, cartoony or manga-like? A bit of both. I kind of learned my style from manga at first. Manga, however you pronounce it. My dad used to call it mango. He didn't really understand what it was, so he called it mango. But yeah, I learned a lot from manga, and then I learned even more from American animators like Glenn Keane. The way that he drew characters was so fascinating to me. I loved The Little Mermaid so much that I looked at his style and went, I want to kind of do something like that. It looks so appealing. So a little bit of both. Chronoblaster, had to leave. See you next stream. Catch you later. I hope you have a good rest. Katsukani masterclass win. I don't know. I could just teach in streams. Onyx, the only correct way to do a platonic kiss. Kiss your own hand, then slap the recipient's head or face with the kissed hand. That is a good way to do a platonic kiss. Familiar Every. Excuse me. Haven't been able to look away from the cuteness the past half hour. Guess I should probably go if I want to actually get some homework done. Have a good night. Yeah, get your homework done. Thanks so much for dropping by. Good luck. Super Super. I was 15 minutes late because I was watching the latest video of Sky babysits Gomi in Dark Souls. Oh, that is nice. That is a fun thing to watch. I haven't tuned into their streams recently just because I've been trying to focus. I want to get through commissions sooner because that way I can prep for my anniversary stream that's coming up soon. Soon. April's coming up real fast. Jacob, you're already teaching us while streaming. That is true. I'm doing my best to kind of give tips as I do art. I like that because sometimes you get to let people learn what you do by explaining your process. So if you ever wonder how I do something, you can just ask me and I'll do my best to teach it to you however I can. Now, let's do a soft light layer. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's cute. Guy, okay, honey, I'm off to D&D. Have a great rest of the stream and give us a rar. Rar. Have fun at D&D, guy. Rar XD. Honey, you have to give us the rar sound as a redeem or place. I've never actually heard someone say rar. I've only seen it written. I've never actually seen someone do a rar in real life. Duckman, I love romance mangoes. Yeah, me too. They're delicious. But yeah, I was a sucker for romance manga when I was a kid. Actually, as a kid, I still am. There we go. Just an idiot laying on the floor crying and feeling like garbage while you listen to Midwestern emo and watching your favorite VTuber works surprisingly well. Aw. I hope you're feeling better soon. Excuse me. Enemy Fiend. Are there any tips to accomplish proper goblinification myself? There's a bunch of different styles of goblin. You could look at whatever styles you like in terms of like goblin styles and sort of see how they look and break down, okay, do they have bigger eyes? Do they have eyes that are on the top of their head or the bottom of their head? Pointy noses, big ears? Are they different shaped ears? Are they round at the end? How tall are they? Just sort of like analyze what kind of goblins you like and then apply that to your own OC. Onyx, I still demand you add the bleep sound as a sound redeem. It's so perfect. I could add that as a new one. Hey gamers, how's the arc going? Arc's going good. I'm just doing shading right now. And then I'll have to do lighting. Oof. Lighting can get a little tricky. Oops. I should probably color the lines before I do lighting. I'm just procrastinating doing lighting because then that means I have to do hair textures. What do you mean you just did one? I did my best to do a round. Pathfinder goblins are the best goblins. We be goblins, you be food. I played Pathfinder once with some friends. It was fine. I mostly stuck with 5e though, just because that is what most of my friends currently play. But Pathfinder's fine. It's a little more number crunchy from my memory, if my memory serves. But still really fun. Alright. The booba shade. There we go. A little bit under the nose here, because lighting. There we go. Why is everyone highlighting their messages? Because they can, and that's totally fine. Nekai, thank you for the breathe redeem. Solo artist. So I've always wanted to start drawing, but I've been so intimidated by how good everyone is. Are there any tips you can give to help someone who's starting out? I'm also a college student, so I don't have much time, but I would still like to draw. I would recommend just looking at things you would like to draw and things you'd like to start, you know, specializing in drawing, like character art or landscapes or backgrounds or mechs. Not a lot of mech artists as far as I know. But sort of look at the art you enjoy, but don't compare yourself to it. That's a good way to kind of demoralize yourself and kind of slow down your drive to learn and progress in terms of art. And if you don't have time, all you need is paper and pencil. It's a good place to start for art. You can always carry it around. You don't need to do digital if you don't have time or you don't have the funds. But draw what you like. Draw what makes you happy. Even if you think it's not good, don't erase it and don't destroy it. Keep it. I think my youngest niece's initials are MGM. When she was born, I started calling her Lil Lion and going raw at her. She's 10 now and roars at me every time I see her. Oh, that's adorable. I was about to say MGM, like the lion roaring. That's pretty cool. That's really cute. Costantino, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back to the tavern. I hope you're having a good old Monday. A2 Brutus, wait, we can highlight our messages? Yeah! Purple message Cobra. Yeah. Usually if you have a highlighted question, I will be able to see it a little clearer, like unless everyone does it. So it's easier to find in chat in case someone has an important question and I want to respond to it. Mega Boomer, I swear you're adorable. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Pathfinder is what my group is doing. It's fun, but numbers are a little too much for me. Yeah, as you have seen, I do struggle with numbers a little bit. So 5e is nice because I currently play as a barbarian and I just go like, big number. No, not a lot of math, just big number and dice. And that's good D&D for me. I enjoy it. It's fun. If there were super chats here, I don't think Honey could stand to see so many in the chat. It is a lot. I have heard of the famed YouTube super chats from I think it was Coco's streams. It's a shame I never got into Coco while she was streaming. But then again, there's a new VTuber that's it's a punk VTuber, Kason. Very interesting one, that one. Very cool. Fergal, thank you for the ear wiggles. Suspiciously similar to Coco. I don't know. They're completely unrelated. Both make good content, though. They seem very friendly and fun. King Booyah, pro tip calculator. Armor, rage, big number, have fun. Exactly. Exactly. J-Dub, I've always been told that I have a deep bass voice, so I'd assume if I speak in chat, everyone would hear me, if only because of how audio it'd be. That's pretty cool. If you have some good gravitas to your voice, you can really command a room well. No Pretzel, thank you so much for the 100 shinies. Thank you. Soulfen, hey honey, how's my favorite goblin today? I found that I love playing martial classes and Druid in 5e. Yeah, Druid is super fun. I've played Circle of the Moon Druid for a very short campaign. Great time. I loved it. I would just turn into a bear constantly. Works every time. Alright, let's do the lighting. I should probably use a warmer lighting. Let's see, light would probably be here, here, here. A little bit on the booba, because that is how lighting works. Makes sense. J-Dub, at least that's why I highlight. It's to match your deep gravitas voice. Makes sense. I understand. Oh gosh, wait. Wait, no. Pulsifer Irreveal. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much. That is a lot. Jeez. Thank you. You can never get into 5e since you don't have a lot of control over your character's progression. That is true. It's yeah, it's a different thing for everyone. 5e works for a lot of people, but not everyone. Some people really love 3.5. Let's see. Deckman, wait, Honey likes big numbers is what I heard. I'll keep that in mind. No. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There you go. K-Son's pretty nice. Reminds me of some Dragon VTuber I watched a long time ago. Yeah, that's what I've heard. A lot of people have mentioned that after Coco disappeared, K-Son was there and filled a very nice void in our hearts. No pretzel. We do have super chats on Twitch. They're called bit donations. We bully the gob with them all the time. Oh, okay. I see. I see how it is. Oh. Mystery fruit. What do you use for VTubering ring? Ooh, I have a command set up for that. One sec. Yeah. It worked. But yeah, I made my own rig. It was very fun. I liked it. I make them for commissions. My current missions are currently closed, but I will be reopening them in a little bit. In a little bit, I mean in a couple months. Please be aware, it's not that soon. Gecko, she too focused to notice. I'm sorry. I got distracted answering question about D&D, one of my favorite tabletop games. Onyx, fun fact, you're cute. This fact can be proven by locating a mirror and looking into it. I don't know if I want to test that theory. Alright, time to continue with the lighting. Wish the combat system was dexterity based instead of constitution based. I don't mind the constitution based for dice roll saves, but sometimes, depending on your DM, you can have a lot of the combat based on dex saves too. Just depends on what the DM's created for you this week. Once had a character who in the background was tortured by a crime lord as a child, would ask him complex math equations, then beat him when he couldn't answer, and as an adult, whenever someone would ask him a complex math question, he'd curl up and cry. Understandable. Wow, that's a rough backstory there. Alright, let's turn this to soft light. Maybe hard light? And then, nah, soft light. Yeah, soft light. And then we can blend it a little bit. Probably need to do a second light layer. Did you know that all mirrors are bot used? You know, I hadn't thought about it until now. Black Mario, welcome back! I hope you're having a lovely Monday. 6 months already? Nice. Nice. If I remember correctly, the rule with lighting and skin is that light is soft and shadows are harsh. If memory serves. Solfan, just in case the answer isn't obvious, what's your favorite race to play in his 5e? Ooh. Let's see. So far, the only things I've played in 5e are halflings, and I played a drow, actually, for a short campaign. That was really, really fun. I do like goblins, though. Sorry, it's pretty basic of me, but also based. Super good. Disengage as a bonus action, like, yes. And Fury of the Small. That's some good stuff right there. Tabaxis are super fun because zoomies. Speedy cats. Also, Arthur, thank you for the hydrate. Excuse me. Honey, so I want to make a Goblin Artificer NPC in a campaign I'm planning. Any thoughts? Ooh, that sounds like a lot of fun. My thoughts? Do it. Do it. Have fun with your chaotic goblin artificer. Or make them very, very composed. Up to you how you play them. Don Perignon, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Serial, Fury the Small, if and only for the name makes you smile. It does, it's great. Oh, it's so much fun. Alright, let's add a second light later. Layer. Make it a bit more of a soft light. Let's see, I should probably get a little bit bigger. General lighting. What about orcs? Bonus action to approach. Orcs are really fun. I love how tanky they can be. Pro tip, kobolds are funny. Kobolds are pretty cool too. Aesthetically, kobolds are wonderful. I love them so much. Mr. Wolf, thank you for the 100 shinies. Mean joke of the day. Let's see. Oh, it's a long joke. Sorry. Chad's moving fast. But thank you so much for the shinies. And Blake, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so, so much. J-Dub, warms my heart to see that Chad has continued the trend of dad jokes while I was away. Good to know even when I'm bedridden, the tavern will always be filled with laughter. Indeed, y'all bring the laughter. I'm just here to host. Alright, let's see. A little bit of light here, too. Let's do a glow layer. Turn it down by a lot. And big blend. Let's go. Sulfan. I love all the small folk in 5e. In descending order of favorite, it goes Goblin, Kobold, Dwarf, Gnome. Ooh, yeah. Dwarves and Gnomes are very fun to play too. I like playing them. Kingy. Working on balancing a deal with a life cleric with good berry and a barbarian who can cast fireball. Ooh, that's an interesting combo. I remember one of the people in my campaign, none of us wanted to be healers. All of us had funny characters in mind, but we realized pretty soon, it's like, hey, so none of us can heal or rev each other if we die, so maybe someone should take a leveling cleric. And so we had to decide who was going to be the cleric. And it was not me, thankfully. The barbarian didn't have to do anything. I just had to take all the damage. The day I played Kobold was the day I learned the power of using food interrogation. DMs fear me. Oh, gross. Disgusting. But effective, I guess? Gecko, no, we fight or we die. There is only one course of action. We keep going until we can't. Does 5e not have another healing class besides cleric? I think there are some. As someone who doesn't play spellcasters very often, I think sorcerers can have some healing spells, or at least like you can get revivify scrolls and healing potions, and I think some scrolls that can give you health or like party heals. But not as far as I know. Then again, I don't know that much with spellcasters. Hernopolis. Hi, honey. My PC died the other day, so I'm stuck missing out on work till then. How are you? Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm doing pretty good. Just, oh, that is a little too light. We need to be a different color, too. Doing pretty good. Just testing out some lighting techniques. We should make it a little bit more orange. Maybe a little bit. It's a little too much. Barely noticeable, but it's a little bit of light that helps. Wonder what it would be like to have a favorite race like Curse of Forever DM. Oh yeah, I feel so sorry for my DM. He's currently a Forever DM. But we do appreciate the work you do. Tell him. Listen, you should fear the name Spittle, the kobold rogue that has poo-covered stick and is very unhinged. Oh, I would definitely be afraid of that person. Divine Soul Sorcerer. Bards, druids, and paladins can all heal. Ah, I see. Okay. Okay, go. Just do like in Skyrim. Pause and eat 70 wheels of cheese. I have done that before, and listen, the amount of disgust I felt after doing that. It was intense. It was a lot. Alright, I think the shading is kind of... maybe not. No, it looks better dark, so let's just filter that. Gaussian blur, let's go. Yeah. Alright, let's put shade on the onesie. I will say I'm a little jealous of people who can do like the really hyper painterly styled anime drawings, just because they're so beautiful to look at. My style of shading and rendering is very very Western and very flat, which is not bad. It's a different style, and I want to learn how to draw the beautiful like anime poster style. Tobilak, thank you for the posture check. Excuse me. Whew. Ella says, any good starter tablets for getting back into digital drawing? I kind of have an idea of what I want to use, but I want to collect more options. I've heard that the XP pen's good. I know of some friends who use bamboos, but the bamboos don't last too long. They're good for getting back into, but you would probably need to upgrade pretty quickly. Intuos tablets, I've heard, are pretty good too. Tome. If I use Tome in any games, I'll have to be the designated healer since I am Dream Druid. Oh no, I'm the forever healer. Congratulations! You will never have problems finding a party because everyone loves healers, but also you will probably have to deal with a lot of very, very silly choices that your party members may make. Have you ever seen a bugbear player character? I haven't seen one. If surprise attack and stealth bonuses? Ooh, nice. Barry must be a fearsome bugbear indeed. He's a barbarian. Very cool. I do actually kind of want to see his character in action. It'd be a sight to see. Celestial Warlocks can cure wounds, lesser and greater restoration. They also have a few other support spells unique to them. Ah. Or a few others. Yeah, I'm gonna try playing a paladin next time I get the chance, so it's gonna be neat. It's been a while since I've had a lot of spells to use. Grug.org, thank you for the head pads. Also, Omega Dren, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. And I got a new drawing tablet from my fave brand, Huron. Huron or Huyen? I've never heard of Huron. But if it works, I'm super glad. There's a lot of different tablets, and a lot of them seem to be really good. I have not had the experience of getting a new tablet in a long time, thankfully. My current tablet works real well. Lord, sorry I missed the start. I made myself some omelets for breakfast tomorrow. Yo, that's really good. Don't ever worry about showing up late to a stream. It's all good. Absolutely no sweat. Elisakul, yeah, XP Pen software has some confusing design decisions, but their tablets are the most cost effective for what they offer. I've never tried Wacom's with CSP, but I did have one before. Just didn't like that the buttons were at the top. Ah, okay. Understandable. Sounds like you already have a lot of experience with them. Also, PJ with the mouse. Thank you for the black booty. Yeah. Let's sticking my tongue out of my screen. Hey, Alpha, how's it going? Alright, let's see. A shade here. I have a friend who's a DM and he keeps inviting me to play D&D with him and his other friends. I'm interested, but I don't know the first thing about D&D and don't know where to start. Any tips? I would say definitely talk with your DM and say, hey, I don't know what to expect. This is what I am expecting to playing D&D will be like. Is that kind of a reasonable expectation to have? And your DM can kind of walk with you through it and go, okay, this is kind of what we do, but we do these things differently. And they can kind of walk you through what kind of campaign it might be and what kind of player might be the easiest for you as a new player to start out with. And you can kind of work with them or them to figure out a good backstory. And also, if you're not comfortable role-playing, maybe express that with your DM and say, hey, I might not be super comfortable with role-playing. Can you give me pointers? Or can you, is that going to be a problem? And like the DM can communicate to the other players like your concerns, and it can really help everything go smoothly. Brawler, you going to bed? Good night. Take it easy. All right, got it.
A few moments later.
Soon the lighting will be done in this. Williker Warforged the Apex Beings meat bag. Okay, Warforged are really good. I think I've only seen one player play it, but it does sound like a lot of fun. Oh, I'm good. Doing art? Doing an art? Yay, doing an art. Are you doing art? What's your best D&D story? Best character moment, dumbest character moment, and most badass moment? Let's see. The smartest character moment was probably when I was playing a halfling bard. Not great for combat, and all of our combative players, as well as our cleric, were fighting off a bunch of weird, I think they were like corrupted knights. And the corrupted knights had just set a barn on fire, and my players were very much, or my party was very much losing. Weren't doing good. And I was like, well, I can't actually do damage, so I was like, maybe there's something in the barn that could help. And apparently that was the best decision to make, because as soon as I ran into the barn, I saw a bunch of other adventurers and a cheetah in there. And they were tied up in a house on fire. And so I released them, and then we won that fight. It was a smart move. Wasn't expecting that. I don't know if I'm a DM and one of my players right now tells me what her character wants to say and has me roleplay it. Oh, really? Huh. I wonder if that's a... Is that a good way of doing it, or is that a lot of work? Dragonflame. I like Warforged or Ironborn and Pathfinder. My boy Broken Shield is a paladin with a sad backstory, but I love him to death, and would die for him. That's good. That means you got a good character. If you're attached to them, that's good. How is this for a redeem idea? Angry face rap. I don't know. I don't know about that. I get a little embarrassed. Also, solo artist, you going to bed? Alright, get some rest. Good night. Yo, Guardbeardia, how's it going? Moblin blew off his knees. There's blood everywhere. No knee raid, no knee raid. Well, it turns out I can't steal anyone's kneecaps here. Because they've been blown off. I assume exciting things happened in your D&D session, Guardbeardia. Let's see. Where else do I need to... Oh, I need to add some here. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, wait. No, gotta add some here. R. Perry, hey! Thank you so much for the visa. Welcome back. We back, Pock. Welcome back. Just doing some chill art and relaxing. It's Year of the Tiger in February, I believe, so want to finish this up before then. Welcome to Raider of the Kingdom. Just taking it easy. After what was probably a very stressful session where a moblin blew off his knees. Hopefully this can kind of just chill you out a little bit and make you feel a little better about your knees. Drunk Trash Panda, thank you so much for the breathe redeem. Hi. Thank you. And Foamstud Pick. Thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Hey. Hope you're having a good time. Leaps of Faith. It's Tiger Year. Yeah, it's the Tiger Year. Year of the Cow. I don't... If I remember correctly, Year of the Cow was a while back. Oh, or was it a while back? Wait. Wait. What year is it? I think it is currently Year of the Cow. Yeah, currently Year of the Cow, but it's going into Year of the Tiger, I think. Is there anywhere to see your completed pieces? Love the style. Thank you. Yeah, it's on my Twitter. If you go in the About section or exclamation point Twitter, you'll find my Twitter. At least I hope I fixed that. I adjusted the link, so it should work now. But my handles are all the same across all my platforms. They're at honeygoblin. Honey_goblin. Awesome. Thanks, Demonia. I should keep it a little bit. Yeah, maybe 85 opacity. It's cloth, so it can be soft light. No, so cloth has the same rules as skin, if I remember correctly. Harsh light. It does remind me though, that has to be a lighter orange, maybe a yellow. Oh jeez. Thanks, Wifi Factory. Give me a little bit of a startle. Just a teensy bit. Gotta make it darker. Yeah, as far as I know, the year of the animal changed on February 1st. I may be wrong. Yeah, I don't actually know when they change either, but I was told, well, I wasn't told. I looked it up and it was sometime in February, like early February. Oops. Shoot. There we go. It's upset about not having been able to spend more time in your streams and chat. But not much I can do tonight as I have to wake up early tomorrow. Really like the Tiger Girl, honey. Can't wait to see the final piece. Good night and have a nice drawing session. Thank you, Cobra. No worries. If you gotta go to bed because you got work in the morning, that is a great reason to get some sleep. Take it easy. Good night. This is Rune. Thanks for the bonk. Just waiting for it. I don't know if this will be seen, but is Gabi wearing a KDA outfit? Kind of. My outfit was a little bit inspired by KDA. Very much the top and the jacket. Yeah. It's more my casual wear. It's not what I wear to work, but it is my casual wear. Let's see. Right, I should put shade on this. Even when it's not a redeem, gotta remember to breathe. A Dragonborn player who session 1 flirted with a person. That person was a bard. Uh-oh. Jump cut to now. The player and the bard are married with children. Moral of the story is not always the bard that seduced the dragon. Sometimes it's the other way around. Wahaha. Have you seen Skins of the Lunar Festival? Tristiana and Timo look cute having a date with the tiger theme. Oh. I have not seen any of the skins. If we're talking about League, I haven't seen any of the skins yet, I don't think. Leaves of Faith. I have work in the morning, but I don't want to go to bed just yet. You should probably get some sleep if you need to rest. Yeah, because focusing's really, really hard to do if you don't get enough sleep. Yeah, you can take the heater. Sorry, Cove just wanted the heater. Death, thank you for the 100 shinies. Well, I need to hit the hay. I hope you have a good rest of your stream, and before I go, hugs go. No tricks tonight, just thanks for being you. Thank you. Thanks for the hugs. I appreciate it. Let's see. This will probably be all shaded. There we go. Drago. So honey, if I'm right, you're going to be 5 years younger in April. No. I guess in Gob years I would be older, but in human years it would be less than that, I guess. Yeah. In Gob years I'm about 20... How does Gob years work? Is it like dog years? Is it dog years? Maybe. I'm sat playing WoW and I've got a pot of chili to go in the slow cooker. Nice. Oh, slow cookers are so nice. I like making soup stock in them. Just gotta clean these up a little bit. Zinthrius, thank you so much for the 100 shinies. Now I know there are head pats, but what about Gob Europe? I do like Europe's, but we'll keep it at head pats. Not sure how people feel. Touching ears is a little bit interesting. Do you ever go up to someone and just like grab their ears on the side of their head? It's a very strange sensation. Drunk Trash Panda, thank you for the hydrate. Oops. There we go. I need to make the shade a little bit less drastic on this. see the grayscale real quick. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's still good. One of my favorite role-playing moments was actually from a player in one of a Call of Cthulhu game. He had a compulsion towards evil acts as a byproduct of sanity loss and a tendency to mix up idioms. He whiffed a sanity check and asked if there was a firehouse nearby. Sensing the potential fun to be had, I said there was. He went there, kicked in the door, and shouted, "Movie!" and left. Wow. That's actually pretty funny. Getting ears feels great. It feels pretty nice. It is a little bit intimate, though. Long ears deserve the best in the world. Oh, thank you. There are a lot of gobs with huge ears. I know. I made the models for some of them. Gob ears can get real big. Alright, let's do the highlights now for that one. Frank Tinsley. The art is cute. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I love making comfy art. Just like cute, comfy art. Feels good. Oops, that is the blend pencil, so wrong one. Oh. Gotta erase that real quick, because that is the wrong layer. Once died of a cloud kill spell while fleeing from a lich. I fell off the ladder I was on onto the lich, killing it. The luck your character has is impressive. Lily, was that a reference to me? Yes, it was. If you want to see some big gob ears, check out Goblin Girl Lily. Very, very big gob ears. Drago. They do be Elder Dragons gods live a really long time, but I don't know how long they live in D&D for you now, honey. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't actually know very much about dragons, to be honest. Except that they're fun to fight. They are very, very fun to fight. Can confirm. Get your butt kicked. But you beat him, you get some cool dragon parts. Sebastian, you're looking cute in that outfit. Thank you. Oh, thanks so much. Onyx, every time I see you, I fight the urge to bring one of your ears and see if it does that thing rulers do when you flick them on a table. Just the boing. Boing. I mean, they don't do it that much. I don't think they'll have as much force if you do that to them as a ruler does. It was nice hanging out. I'm gonna go watch a movie now. There's a full moon tonight. A Cancer moon, Nini. Ah. Have a good time watching the movie, Pro Self Love. I forgot it was a full moon tonight. Isn't this also the day they released the Moon Knight trailer? That's a pretty neat coincidence. Alright, let's see. Really need a bit of light here. Get a soft light going. And blend a little bit. Fabric has very interesting ways of keeping its lighting. I do so many fabric studies, jeez. I was thinking of the "Why was I a fool for cutting Jim" line from Be a Man, and I was like, why was I a fool for skipping materials class? Goblins are typically considered fully grown, 18 human years, by 3 years old. Huh. That's kind of cool. You spring up real fast. Dragonwind's looking really good. Thank you. I think it needs... Missing a couple things. Just for lighting purposes. It's pretty good. Let's do the... accessories. There it is.
A few moments later.
Sorry, I got distracted by shading. It's fun. I like shading. Makes me pretty happy. Art just generally makes me happy. Draco, just to let you know, honey, I am much older than the ancient elder dragon. God. But I look young for my age. That's kind of nice. I mean, like, nothing really crushes your self-esteem like asking a bunch of kids how old you look and them saying 32 when you're 16. It's just like, oh, that stings. That stings. Then again, kids have no sense of time and don't know how age works. Leon, you guys should get going? Alright, good night. Take it easy. Atomic Studios. Why is everything out of stock? It's because I have cooldowns on them. There are time limits so that I'm not constantly doing redeems. Gotta take it easy. Pace ourselves. I once called 40, 16. Hey, I know that pain. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Let's see. Actually, I shouldn't have shaded that. There we go. Should probably shade it a little, though. Just a little, yeah, teensy bit of light shade. Oh gosh, Virtual Hero V-Ranger! Welcome! Welcome to the stream. I hope y'all are doing good. Welcome, Raiders! Good to meet y'all. In case y'all don't know me, my name is Honey. I'm just doing some art right now, and I'm just, I'm doing my best. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. Gecko. Oh, even an adult can misjudge your age. That is true. It is a little hard to tell people's ages after a while. You see so many people and you get a diverse range of what different ages look like. King Kai, thank you for the posture check. Hi. What? Whoops. Raiders are here to steal Honey's gold. Nah, it's fine. I will steal their kneecaps. Just kidding. It's fine. It's fine. I won't do that. It's the IRS's job. Killed. Thank you for the 100 shinies. Here to look after a terrible day at work, but hey, with this chill stream, it's already getting better. Oh, thank you, Killed. Stay as long as you like. Peggy, I'm new to the stream. Your art style is so cute. Thank you. It's definitely evolved over the past couple months. I'm really glad with where it's at right now. Can always be better, but as it is, I'm pretty happy. Light. Yeah, we're doing a light layer. There we go. No soft light. Yeah, that's pretty good. I should overlay instead. looks alright. Dude, I'm getting back from getting my pupper to go to his bed. I'm too cold for him to be outside. Yeah. Bring him inside. Keep him toasty warm. Ethos, can I get some dating advice? There's a cute cashier at my supermarket that I'm acquainted with. How can I ask her to hang out without it being weird? Ooh, that is rough. Dang. Because, yeah, that is very much something that's tough because they are very much in a position where you know where they work. So they will see you again. Oh gosh, that is very rough. And oh, that is very tough. I don't know, because like I've had that situation where someone had a crush on me while I was working in customer service. And it was awkward because I'm like, I do not know how to interact with this person, because me being nice is just me practicing customer service and being kind to them and being polite. Oh yeah, I don't know how to do that. The best thing I can think of is if you are willing to cut ties with whatever supermarket that is, you can go, here is a number, I would love to hang out. If you do not contact me, I will never see you again because I do not want to bother you. That is the best way I can think of it because, yeah, unfortunately, you have her at a disadvantage because you know where she works and she does not know anything about you. And even, like, if you told her any of that information about you, that wouldn't necessarily even the playing field. Do you think the streams would help with that? Oh, help with what? Paying taxes? Kinda. Good night, Necromancer. Get some rest. Okay, go try small talk first. Yeah, you can try small talk first. That is definitely something you can do. It's preferable to not try asking someone that you barely even know. Yeah, it is. I will say that is just a rough situation. I don't even know if my answer is the correct answer or the best answer possible. But yes. Best thing to do is just make sure she feels safe. Yeah, it is a little bit scary when kind of someone who's a stranger comes up to you, just in general. Happy Dragon, thank you for the ear wiggles. Deviatum Rose, gotta go do a test stream to see how my new model works. I'll be back shortly. Ooh, that's exciting. I hope your model works well. J-Dub, in my experience, the best way is to first strike up a conversation, see if you have similar interests or something in common. If she asks why, it's best to be honest that you want to try and start a relationship, which you can always start as a friendship. Yeah, you can always go like, hey, I think you're cool. Absolutely, no pressure. Here's my phone number. If you don't contact me, it's all good. Nothing wrong with that. That is probably the closest approximation of keeping it casual and not creepy. Because, yeah, I don't know. Sorry I say I don't know so much. It's just like, that's a lot to think about. I can see why it's tough to think about that. Litwick, thank you for the head pats. Alright, let's see. Next up is probably lighting on the gloves. Okay, you don't give contact number the first time you meet. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Gecko, and don't get your hoped up too much. Yeah, keep your expectations realistic. Jedi, do you think your streams helped you out with your art skills? I think so. Just because it made me draw more. Because now I have a set time to draw things every week. And consistency in practice does help a lot to improve people's art skills. So yeah, I would say streaming has helped with drawing. A lot of the times if I feel stuck on a drawing though, I'll just let it sit for a day or two and then come back to it. Sometimes you just gotta let it marinate a little in your brain. Oh, thanks, Dawson. Let's see. Colly. Love your art so much, and you convinced me to start streaming myself. Oh, nice! That is awesome. I hope you enjoy streaming. I very much enjoy streaming. It's just it's a nice place to relax, and it helps me to sort of not quite overcome, but like kind of face one of the things I struggled with, which is just like performance anxiety and social anxiety. So this is a very nice, soft way to sort of slowly build and get past that. Although I've noticed if I take more than like a 2-week break, I get nervous again. So here we are. I just have to continue doing this until I don't get scared anymore. Thank Lord, my method has always been over the top melodrama to break the ice and get over my own nerves. Things like announcing myself in grandiose fashion. If they aren't scared off by that point, I figure they might be able to stand me on an extended basis. I see. Cam, you know it's hard to get in a conversation in my job. People told me I never try to get in a conversation, but it was because I was scared. But there was more reunions for the job, and we would try to build team that worked for me. I think I kind of understood that. Yeah, sometimes team building exercises can very much help. Lemony, as someone who worked in CS, don't be surprised if they reject you hardcore. Yeah, that is something to keep in mind. Just like, don't feel bad if they say no and are very, very firm about it. That is good, and it is healthy to do that. Probably that's exactly why I started streaming. I have pretty bad social anxiety, but it's helped a lot. Yeah, it does help, Laura, right? It's a interesting way to get past it. Patty King, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Killed. As another note, 9 times out of 10, the only reason people working customer service keep up small talk is because our managers require it. So really, really temper your expectations. Yeah, that is something we had to do. We always had to be friendly and like keep up conversations with people. Yeah. It is hard to meet people just in general. Just gonna blur the light a little bit. Make it a little softer so they're soft paws. Nice softy paws. King Brian, hoi hoi. Can't stay just stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. Sandy's is required so they come back and spend more and possibly tip. Yeah. Dog bars was how I would meet people. That's actually not a bad idea. Meeting other people at dog parks is fun. Or dog bars. Good night, Draco. Take it easy. Let's see, I think the color or the light in the cheeks is too... Let me see what color it is. I forgot I have the headpads on. I keep forgetting, they're so comfortable. Alright, let's see. I want a slightly different color. Pink might be a bit too much, but let's try this overlay. Yeah, that looks a bit better to me. It's a little softer, not as harsh and dry as yellow. Phew. Oh. Open up Discord. Real big. Let's see. Does your little goblin have a onesie? I don't have a onesie quite yet. Still working on my new outfit for the anniversary. It's gonna be neat. I'm super excited for it. It's gonna be pretty. Might not be super, super fancy, but it will be pretty. Cam, you been yawning that much hard today? A little bit. Oh, dang, you mentioned yawning. If you mention yawning, I'm probably gonna yawn. Mr. Wolf, I dislike how some of the wokeists are trying to cancel D&D for being racist for characterizing creatures as monsters. Humans and elves are the monster companion too. Yeah, I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't quite understand it. Let's see. Should probably start coloring the lines actually. First, let's put these in a folder. But yeah, D&D's for everyone. I think so long as everyone is respectful, it'll be a good time. Color, yeah. There we go. Here comes the fun part. Coloring lines. Just take a couple shades darker. Bangs, there we go. I saw a preview of the stream and instantly thought of the game YTTD. Oh, what's YTTD? That sounds very familiar. Would love to see a little dragon onesie asset. Oh, that does sound really cute. I'm just coloring lines right now. Let's make it a little bit darker. Yeah. Onesie should also be a darker orange. A onesie model would be great for late night art stream. Yeah, it could be really nice. Really comfy. Speaking of, why don't I put on a little blanket? Yeah. Blankie. And cozy. I should actually make it a little bit smaller. There we go. That fits me a little better. Zana, thank you for the breathe redeem. Alright. Do have another song redeem, so let's get that going. There we go. Alright, Teal Rabbit, thank you for the song redeem. I think someone suggested it earlier. But it's a pretty short song, but I think it's very nice. It's the Adventure Time song. Daddy, why did you eat my fries? It's a good one. It's a really good one. Oh gosh, and King Me King, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the tavern. Sorry I missed that. Specialist Ajax, thank you for the hydrate. Just in time before the song. Just to make my vocal cords relax a bit more. And Caleb, thank you so much for the 100 shinies. Thank you. Speaking of D&D, we started a new campaign. While one of the other members is gone for a month, I made a changeling who often switches between genders, and one of my friends was like, are all your characters just different parts you repressed when you were a kid? And I felt so called out because she was right. Listen, D&D is escapism. You can be whatever you want. Work through your past, your be who you wanted to be as a kid. Alright. Also, Dark Arrow, thank you so much for the resub. Welcome back. Hoi. Alright, let's see. Do that higher. Okay, yeah, there we go. You're singing cat scratch and your voice would still soothe the whole country. Oh, wait, thank you. Alright. Real quick. So I can focus. Let's go. Daddy, why did you eat my fries? I bought them and they were mine. But you ate them. Yeah, you ate my fries and I cried. But you didn't see me cry. Daddy, do you even love me? Well, I wish you'd show it, 'cause I wouldn't know it. What kind of daddy's his daughter's fries and doesn't even look her in the eyes? Daddy, there were tears there. If you saw them, would you even care? It's such a strange song, but it's so cute. Thanks, y'all. Also, thank you, Rabbit, for redeeming that. Thank you for being so patient. I think I need to make this a bit of a darker color. Yeah, a little bit darker for the onesie. Shows me with all the fries she wants. I do love fries. Oh, they're so tasty. They're so tasty. Also, Mr. Wolf, thank you for the 100 shinies. I would spend a good money for recording of Honey singing to fall asleep to. If only it wouldn't get copyright struck wherever I put it. That is kind of the sad thing if I do a karaoke stream, because I am planning on doing one this year. But like I wouldn't be able to keep the VOD just because the amount of copyrights there would be is just so sad. Offered a free opinion. Tater tot or fries? Ooh. Tater tots are so good, but I do love fries. Fries are delicious. My DM once admitted that he threw tragedy after disturbing tragedy at my friend's character just to see what happened. I'm sorry, I don't quite understand that. But throwing tragedies at a player also just sucks in general. King me king. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Gotta do some work away from my computer. Have a great time with the art. Thank you. Have a good time with art. Jungle Bet. No. Save your money for yourself. Go get yourself a good game. There's a lot of good games coming out. So, save it for yourself. Have some fun. Let's see. Which layer is it? There we go. Okay. But you ate them. Yeah, you ate my fries. And I cried. But you didn't see me cry. What's your favorite part of the art process? Ooh, probably the roughs. I do love doing roughs. There's so much life in them. They haven't been cleaned up yet, but you can see so much of a character's emotions and personality in the roughs, and sometimes that's really hard to keep after the cleanup. Coloring's pretty fun, but it's a little time consuming, so roughs aren't my favorite. Dr. Zeppelin. We gotta hear you do a bit of Marceline's I Remember You've Got a Great Voice. Oh, I Remember You. Yeah, I do love that song. Also, thank you. Maybe that'll be the next song I sing. It is a very good song. I've been on such an Adventure Time kick lately. It's so nice. You feel so safe. gotta... Oh, actually... I see what happened. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I almost dropped my pen. Dude, excuse me, chat. Is anyone actually excited for Pokemon Legend Arceus? I've never played Pokemon before, so I'm not super into Pokemon games, and I haven't been keeping up with what's coming out. I might be missing out, though. Could be a fun game. Let's see. Ears. I gotta color the accessories. Dark purple. There we go. Josh Panda, thanks for doing the song about French fries. I remembered it after you mentioned doing the other song from Adventure Time. Yeah, I can't remember, I think it was you that brought it up. It's a good song, I like it. Stealth, hey, how's it going? Hope everything is well. Love the art piece so far. Thank you. It's been a bit since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, go time for a Nuzlocke. Oh gosh, no. I would get way too attached to all of my Pokemon. I would get my favorite Pokemon and feel so sad if it died. I couldn't live with it. I don't know if I could keep playing the game. Oh, I missed a bit. Oh, well, yeah. Where is this line? Oh, it's part of the onesie. Oh, okay. Stealth, thank you for the resub. Doing well, streams kept popping up when I couldn't join. Oh, sorry to hear that. But I'm glad to see ya. Also, Gary, is that the Gamer Goblin Gary? The absolutely wonderful new Fantasy Inc. member? 8 months, let's go! Hope you're doing well, Gary. It's great to see you. J-Dub, this will be the first open world Pokemon game where you can actually get hurt. Oh! It is the Dark Souls equivalent for Pokemon. Okay, that sounds kind of fun, actually. Maybe I can give it a try. We'll see, we'll see. I have a lot of games on my list. I can't keep adding more games. Alright, let's see. There we go. Gary, I'm doing fantastic. How's it hanging here? It's hanging pretty good. Just doing some art for the Year of the Tiger. I'm excited for it to finally have the background in there. I'm gonna do a pretty simple background. Keep it easy, you know? Okay, go time to buy a Switch. I do actually have a Switch. It's been a while since I've played on it. I've mostly played Breath of the Wild on it, and that is a trip. That is a nice game. Oh gosh, my Animal Crossing island is probably suffering right now. Uh-oh. Hope my villagers aren't feeling lonely. Maybe darker. There we go. You still can't open and run your own Pokecenter. Oh, dang. That sucks. Joker's at, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well today. Alright, let's see. Gary, why you cry? You're too cool to cry and be sad. Crying's normal, though. Let it out. Vivi, I haven't played Animal Crossing in 2 years. It's been a while. I remember at the beginning of the pandemic, in order to keep my regular sleep schedule, I would wake up every morning to play Animal Crossing. But the problem with Animal Crossing for me is kind of the problem with most video games, where if there's no sense of progression, I lose interest pretty quickly. So I'm very tempted to just like restart my island, start fresh, do it all over again, just so I can get that sense of progression again. Take a second to remember all those Nintendogs that were left behind as a new generation of consoles released. I never got to play with the Nintendogs, actually. Oh, actually, my cousin had one. It was very cute. I like Breath of the Wild. I think you'd like Genshin Impact, because the gameplay is rather similar. I've heard Genshin Impact is real good. Alright, let's see. The hoodie layer. There we go. Let's clean that up real quick. There we go. Hey peepers, how's it going? Brooks. Pour one out for the good boys. They deserve better. Alright, let's see. Oh, I completely forgot. Where's the body base? There we go. Hey Kaylin, how's it going? The villagers would likely revolt if they could. Oh, they would not be pleased. They would not be pleased with me at all. Xanalander, thank you so much for the sub, by the way. Welcome to the tavern. Thank you so much. Okay, go look at all those cool people in chat. I know, right? There's a lot of cool people in chat. I'm always kind of surprised. Your Animal Crossing reminds me of how I am at an impasse with New Vegas. But the difference is I need to reload because I lost weapons due to Bethesda jank. Oh, man. Bethesda jank really sucks. I got stuck in an area and had to reload it a couple times in order to get it to actually work. Because I got stuck in the environment. This is making me imagine you as a Hobbes from Calvin and Hobbes. Oh. I didn't actually read Calvin and Hobbes when I was a kid. I think I missed out on that trend. Good. Can I just say I adore how you draw eyes? They're so cute and living. Thank you. Hey, I like how I draw eyes. It's kind of a habit of mine to draw eyes tiny like this, which is very interesting because with a lot of my commissions, the characters have like really beautiful, like starry eyes that you could just stare into for hours. And I draw little teeny eyes like this, so it's a bit of a, oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta mix up my eye style. This actually is kind of cool. Let's see. Michael, my first joke didn't completely work. How about another? Did you hear about the grapes that were defeated by Napoleon? They were Concord. I think I get that one. A wine joke. Oh no, the Concord grapes are a type of grape. Right? Shoot. Oh. Okay, good. Tiny eyes are great too. We love all eyes. Diversity is the spice of life. And it really spices up designs too. What might call it your style. That is a good one. I like that. Wah. Wah. And then one more layer of light. For a hard light layer. Skype, thank you for the posture check. Whew, excuse me. Whew. Concord sounds like what? It's either wine or a type of grape. Friendly reminder, you're super cute. I appreciate you with chat and drink plenty of water. Aw, thank you. Y'all better be drinking water too. It's important. Keep hydrated. I feel so bad when I don't get a joke because it's like I don't worry. I'm sure you're funny. I am just silly, and brain doesn't grasp the joke. Concord. Oh, it sounds like Concord. Oh, pain. It was right in front of me. Thanks for explaining that to me. I needed to understand that. It was gonna bother me for years. Also, Sir Elk, thank you so much for that redeem. Hey, Sugar. Hope you're going to bed early tonight. Get some rest. Have sweet dreams. Cam, so when commissions for 2D art are available again, I really want to have something for Sky and Gomi's sibling Chaotic Dewey. Oh, yes. Oh, I want to draw so much fan art for Gomi. Gomi's so funny. There's a lot of really cool gob VTubers. It's just... Oh. I was really happy when I got to draw the fan art of How Smooth Is Your Brain for Jummy's show. It was so much fun. It was so much fun to draw that. So many good emotions in that picture. Made me very happy. Alright, hard light, let's go. I got so focused. I was enraptured in the art. I forgot that y'all can throw sounds at me whenever you please. Whew.
A few moments later.
Dude, I caught Honey asserting dominance and telling you to go to bed. Yeah, y'all better be sleeping good. Let's maybe do an overlay layer. Oops, that is not that. It's a glow layer. Not bad. Just looks a little... Where's the highlight layer? There we go. That looks a bit better. It's a little too strong of a color though. Makes her even worse is realizing the joke was simple and you just thought, yes, oh, that's a big mood. Sometimes they use too much brain power. RBLX, what app do you use? VTube Studio for this, and Live2D to rig the model, and Clip Studio to draw the pieces. It's a lot of work. What's your opinion on red pandas and trash pandas? Love them. Both good. Both very, very good. They're just different flavors of goodness. Stealth, I'm not accepting commissions currently. I have a long wait list that I'm trying to get through. Specialist, thank you for the head pats. But yeah, I will let y'all know on Twitter when I'm opening up commissions. Daldot, thank you for the Blackbird team. Alright, let's see. Oh, right. I forgot. I have to shadow. Little trick if you want some depth in your eyes, in the eye whites. add a little bit of shade to them, because your eyelashes do cast shade on your eyeballs. It's nice. Adds a little extra dimension to them. It's very, very subtle. You wouldn't notice it if you didn't know it was there. But it's a nice little addition. You could also, like, hard light it. And turn down the opacity if you want more. Maybe 20's better. Yeah, 20's pretty good. Social, what about fat pandas? Cute. They're very cute. It's a shame that they're really having a hard time surviving. It's like with actual pandas, I think they have problems reproducing, and so it's one of those like, oh, that's a sad moment right there. The kinky cow god. Thank you for the 500 Chinese. Was rewatching a certain bar stream. Didn't know you worked with Mim. Also, I rolled to seduce Goblin. Oh, you have to roll real high for that. But yeah, occasionally I drop by when Mims can't work at the bar. When Taka needs a little bit of extra help. It's a very cool place to be. Very nice and funny. And relaxing at the same time, too. Okay, I'm sorry to ask again, but what's... when the commission of Live 2D art will be open, just be prepared. Currently, the plan is after April, just for 2D art. Because after this round of commissions, I want to open up Live 2D commissions. I might take a couple small illustration commissions, but not too many. I've never actually done commissions before this, so I'm still learning. I think I took off a bit off a little more than I could chew with this one, but it is a learning experience. And so far everyone's been really nice and patient with me, and I do appreciate that a lot. No fixed pun. Just saying the art is perfect. Okay, I'll stop with the impossible and clawful puns. Thanks for that. No thanks. I like puns. Like they're silly. Just got a test of your reflexes. Oh, I don't know if my reflexes are that good. All right, let's see. What's next? Killed. Thank you so much for the shinies. I've been reminded of the honeycomb cereal mascot, and my fear has been reduced. Oh, honeycomb Cheerios, or not honeycomb Cheerios. There's the honeycomb cereals. It's so sweet. I love it, but I can't have too much of it. Mwah. Burns aren't real. Important question. Do you know who Whitney Houston is? I know of Whitney Houston. I haven't listened to a lot of her music, though. I went to the theater once to watch a performance about puns. It was a play on words. Okay, that was a good one. Puns are great. Alright, let's remove that. The inside of the mouth has to be colored too. It's a pretty good color. There we go. Yo, Jummy, how's it going? It's good to see ya. How's it going? The arts look so cute. Thank you. I'm hoping to finish it in time for Chinese New Year, which is when the year of the tiger starts. It's gonna be fun. Virgo. Oh, her stuff is the "And I Will Always Love You." Oh, that's a good one. It's been memed so much, but it is a genuinely fun song. Anyway, I want to make some bao at 8:12 right now. It's a bit late to start. Yeah, making bao from scratch, that's an afternoon or early morning thing. I tried making bao before. It's rough, especially if you don't have a steamer. It's really rough. Oh yeah, let me shout out Jummy real quick. I forgot. Too late, Jummy. You're funny. In case y'all don't know Jummy, Jummy is hilarious. Does the game show How Smooth Is Your Brain? Absolute riot. Love hanging out in her streams. They're so much fun. Gecko beat me to it. Yes, I finally did it faster than one of my mods. Oh no, you lost hair after type Jummy. No, I can bring it back. See, it's fine. It's fine. Look at me, Jummy came and my roots grew. Jummy brings happiness and prosperity. Go check her out. And Bolson, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the tavern. Hope you're doing well. Jummy, don't you panic now. Take the love and affection like Gecko says. Gecko knows what he's talking about. Alright, let's see. Roblox, I want ramen but don't have any. Ooh. Maybe go down to like the corner store, see if you can get some instant ramen. Good night, Grunk. Get some rest. Thank you so much for dropping by. Alright, let's see. Right, I am forgetting my own freckles. I gotta add those later, but sometimes I do forget. Tiny PJs. I do love being in PJs. Were it up to me, I would wear PJs way more often than I do. Michael, I must go to sleep now. Let me just say the tiger costume makes you look even more adorable. Didn't know this was possible. Thank you. And you're a wonderfully talented artist. Hope to see more from you soon. Oh, thank you so much for coming, Michael. Sorry I didn't get a couple of the jokes. I'm a little slower tonight. Thank you so much, though. Oh, what's the best animal onesie to wear? Because tiger's pretty good. Cats are really cute though, but I do love skeleton onesies. I love slightly spooky stuff. Like Halloween is my favorite season. Did I say season? I meant season. It's not a holiday. It's a whole season of the year. Gecko dragon. Yo, but dragons are real good. Oh, dragon onesies with the long tails. Only if they have long tails and like teeth. That's when the dragon onesies top everything. It makes something like this as an outfit for your model. Maybe not this particular onesie, but maybe another one. I've been working on, or I've been looking up to and doing some research on how people do like zippers in Live 2D models. And I've seen a couple of really interesting ones. Like I'm learning a lot. There's a lot of really good Live 2D artists out there that I'm learning from. Just looking at their posts and analyzing how they do things is so much fun, and you can pick up so much with the tiny details. Honey, I would like to say bread. A bread onesie. Or like a loaf of bread onesie. Sonic onesie. Yes. Cursed Sonic onesie. Let's go. Alright, I think, where, body base, there it is. Alright, now to do the hair, and then I think most of the base shading is done. Jada, must go to sleep. Have another day of commissions tomorrow. Ooh, good luck. Before I go, here's my honey daily dad joke. My dad got back from the dollar store and was upset. He paid $7 for a pack of Velcro. He said it was a rip-off. It's kind of true though. Nothing at the dollar store is really $1 anymore. Like it used to be, but not anymore. Like for a snake onesie, but they're not as cool as I thought. A snake onesie? Just a tube blanket. It's no arm, no feet. Only sleeping bag with snake at top. Yes, I want. Yes. Give me the snake sleeping bag. I can show it to my baby cousins and they think it's the coolest thing ever. Okay, go. Heck yeah, now we're talking. Oh, yes. Yes. It's even less, it's less work to make them. You don't need to make the arms or the sizes. If you got more room inside the snake onesie, that's all the better. Extra leg room to kick around inside your snake. Alright, what was I about to do? Right, hair. J-Dub. Good night, chat. Everyone rest well and drink your water. You too. Thank you so much for dropping by, J-Dub. Dropping by, you were actually here a while. Thank you so much. Now I just want to draw a snake onesie. Oh, drunk trash. What kind of bao did you make? I want to make manto, which is a basic bao. It doesn't really have filling, but it's really good and freezes really well. Last time I tried to make bao, I didn't really make the sauce properly. So I put in beef and broccoli, but there wasn't enough sauce, so it was kind of dry. I needed to put in more like hoisin and veggie sauce. Ah, well. Learning experience, you know? Still nice to eat the wrappings. I like the bao wrappings. When does it stop being a snake and just becomes a cocoon? Ooh. I don't know. I feel like if it has a head and a mouth, it can't cocoon like that. It'll be a snake onesie. What if they made, oh, what's that Pokemon that's just a cocoon? I'm sure it has something to do with cocoons. But if they have onesies of those. Kakuna, yeah! Kakuna, a Kakuna onesie? A night pod? Yes. Yes. Comfy. Cozy. Good shape. Let's go. Orbital finally got here and I'm ready for the good vibes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're just vibing right now. Taking it easy. Alright, let's see. Soft light. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. I don't think it's Silcoon. I think it's Kakuna. Oh, they have Metapod. Oh, they have a Metapod onesie? Ooh. Oh, I don't need more stuff, but also that sounds so cozy. Just like cuddled up on my couch with a Metapod onesie, playing some Bloodborne. Sounds like a good Sunday morning. Your shading technique makes you realize blue hair tips would look good with your hairstyle and color. Oh, thank you. It's funny, I did actually have dyed blue hair at one point. It was fun. It was just nice to add another kind of layer of self-care, was to re-dye my hair every once in a while. I liked it. Kept me kind of busy. Metapod sleeping bag for sure. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. Give it to the kids. Oh. My baby cousins would love that. Also, they would look so cute, swaddled up. Oh, and I wouldn't have to worry about them screaming and throwing a fit. One of my cousins actually sleep screams. So every time we go camping, if he gets excited at all before bedtime, he screams in his sleep. And it's not like groans, like uncomfortable groans. It's like legit screams middle of the night, and he's not aware that he's doing them. I'm like, how do you not wake up with a hoarse voice, and how do you not wake yourself up with a loud noise? Yeah, imagine that's exactly what happens. It's just like snoring and then suddenly ah! And then he goes back to sleep, and it's just, why? Petra, yo, yes, you're the tiger, let's go. Alright, this is looking pretty good. What am I missing? Right, blush. Then I gotta do the light for the hair. And I'll take a little break from doing the character and do some background assets. How you doing today, Petra? Taking it easy? I would hope so. High rank today, so HR4, although I'm HR26 on my Switch, so I've done all this before. Oh, for Monster Hunter, right? Yeah, no, we don't need to start another victory. No, it's all good. We're just here to take it easy and relax. So, like, don't worry, Steez isn't here to push you. Don't worry, Steez can't hurt you here. Just lower the opacity. How do you feel about steampunk, Goblin? I love steampunk. I love steampunk as an aesthetic. It looks so cute. It's so nice. No. Zephania, no. Also, Dragonflame, thank you so much for the hydrate. I got distracted. Thank you. Excuse me. Tempura ice cream. Thank you for the ear wiggles. And Lone Wolf, thank you for the breathe redeem. Also, Gecko, I was just looking at Discord, just making sure everything was good, and yes, that oh my gosh, that Metapod sleeping bag is exactly what I'm looking for. It's so good. What do you use to draw? I use Clip Studio to draw on a 22-inch Wacom Cintiq. It was expensive, so be warned. Good night, Ethos. Thank you as always for letting me hang out here. Of course. Thanks for coming to chill. It's nice to see you. The app she's using is displayed at the top of her screen next to the file name and size, just so you know. Which app is it? I was like, wait, what is showing? Yeah, it's Clip Studio. Alright, let's see. How's the grayscale looking? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. I almost like it more in grayscale. Maybe I gotta adjust the orange colors. Because they might be a little too vibrant. turn down the orange of the onesie. And saturation a little bit, make it lighter. Ooh, that's really red. Maybe a little bit more yellow. Looks a bit better to me. Okay, you haven't seen the Gengar sleeping bag yet. I love Gengar. Lore-wise, very creepy Pokemon. Design-wise, so square friend. Square pointy friend. Onyx, I've only just realized how refined your work is starting to get. You're really getting the hang of the whole light thing. Yeah, I'm getting a lot better at it. I'm pretty happy with it. It always makes me happy when I can look at my old pieces and go, oh, I've come a long way. Alright. Now time to do the stripes. Alright, so let's choose this color and go for a darker brown. Not that dark. There we go. Lily, the oranges look fine. Oh, okay. It's a very strong, orange is a very strong color, and the one downside to having green toned skin is sometimes certain colors are really strong against the palette, so gotta keep that in mind. The color might feel a little different after your stripes, you're right. Let's see. How am I gonna draw stripes? What do tiger stripes? Oh gosh. What do tiger stripes look like? Let me look it up real quick. Okay. They're very interesting. Alright. CJ, honey, you're doing great. Oh, memories. I think I'll simplify these. Just do like the tiger marks. This. One of my friends from college used to get freaked out by Scyther, so I used to love winding her up by doing my Scyther impression. Oh, you poor friend. I remember one time I scared my mom. I burped so loud, and we were in the forest hiking, and she thought it was a bear. Oh, my poor mom. Wait, there was a tail in this costume or no? I'm just very crazy. Oh, there wasn't a tail. Good call. I can probably add one. Just a cute little tail at the end. Something short. Good reminder. Thanks for that, Cam. Oh gosh. Honghosti, or Honghosty. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. That's a lot. Jeez. Whew. Thank you so much. Adabate, thank you for the posture check as well. Whew, excuse me. Ooh, jeez. that is a whole lot. No, it's not Gobtax time. This is chill art time, where we get to relax and not worry about hype trains or stressful things during the day. Check and ask if I may pitch an idea. If it's a long tail and she's holding it. Ooh, that would be pretty cute. Like if she's holding it over here. Something like that. That could be pretty cute. I was thinking of having it resting on her leg. Or just like... yeah, something like that. Gecko, no! Don't you oops me. You know exactly what you did. Look, do you play League? I know with the new season a lot of streamers have started playing with it. No, I haven't played League. I'm very into Arcane and League's media, but not so much their games. I'm not very good at those kind of games. Tangent. Oh gosh, I wasn't paying attention. Give me word. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Jeez. Oh come on, Kimmer. Don't give me that smug look. No, Vapor, wait. Vapor, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Oh jeez. If you like being sad, come play some League of Legends. Yeah, I've heard that if you watched Arcane and are thinking about getting into the League, just temper your expectations, is what I have been told. Could be fun. I've seen Lord Commander Chaos play it, and Fruit plays it. Cyber the Wolf, thank you for the gifted sub. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Joker's hat, thank you for the 100 shinies. Uh-oh. Hype for cute. Thank you. You didn't have to. I hope... I say this a lot, and I'm sorry if it gets annoying, but also please make sure to take care of yourselves first and foremost before you even think of throwing anything at me. Let me know, guy. Hello, actual functional adult. Jeez, that was loud. Whew. Luckily there are non-league games set in Runeterra now. Yeah, I've heard that that the mobile game is fun. Haven't played it though. Let's see. Here we go. Oh woo. Centaurus Prime, thank you for the head pats. League is by far one of the most toxic games I've ever played. Yeah, I've heard that the chat can get a little much. Have you watched the new cinematic of League? I think it has been the best animation in Sejuani and Pantheon. It looks so cool. I have seen the most recent one. It looks really, really good. I am kind of biased. I love Pop Stars because it's just aesthetically so pleasing to look at. The colors, the motion, just the pacing and the effects. It's all so good. So good. Hi Tony, how's it going? Thanks for the ooh. Yo Julie, how's it going? Word. You can say what you want about the game, but the cinematic crew for League of Legends always knocks it out of the park. Yeah, I know that Riot hires a whole bunch of really, really good studios to do their music videos, and it really shows. Studio Fortiche is astounding. They are so good. Just at art. Just generally art. I love how they texture their 3D models. They're so good. Cyber the Wolf, thank you. I'm a firm believer of giving back. Someone here was kind enough to gift me a few subs. Here till I found my own job. Now I'll throw a sub when I can. Aw, thank you so much. That's very nice too. Oh gosh, we're level 5. What the heck? Crew Dog. Wait, Crew Dog. What is... That's 10,000 shinies. That's so much. Jeez. Thank you. So much. Jeez. Honey Idol outfit when... Oh, that... I really want to do an idol outfit. I've got so many outfits lined up. They're all really cute too. I'm so excited. I had to show Cove my outfit and get feedback from Cove. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Also, yeah, again, Crew Dog, thank you so much for the 10,000 shinies. Jeez. Also, Fergal, thank you for the, oh gosh, the 1,100 shinies. Oh my gosh, that's so much. Do I have to be subbed to do head pets? I've tried 3 times now. I want a pet Wigo. Oh, thank you. But no, you don't have to be subbed to do the redeems. The thing with the redeems though is that they are on timers. Just because so that I'm not constantly doing redeems. That way I can actually focus and get through a stream without constantly pausing. Oh geez, that's a lot. Guy, they have a cooldown so she doesn't go ball. Just gotta be lucky and get them before someone else does when they're in stock. Yeah, sorry about that. Also, I'm still at D&D, but I can see chat. Ah, I see. Guys just lurking, making sure everyone's behaving. Whew. Also, y'all, another level 5 tree. That's so much. Thank y'all so much. Jeez, that's incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Tony, also to add on, sometimes you get lucky and combine head pets with other redeems. That's true, sometimes I do combine them. To save time so that the streams can go on. This looks tiger patterny, right? Yeah, this is pretty tiger patterny. I like combine the head pet redeem with another one. Ooh. Sometimes I feel bad combining redeems, especially if 2 different people redeem them. But sometimes it's fun. You get some interesting combos out there. Tony gonna be saving it and not saying what it is because I will get lucky. Alright. I guess I'll be surprised when that happens then. Just a Raven. I was artsy fartsy for a while in the past, but the past 10 years I've had creative block. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't know if you want advice or anything, but like, usually when I get into a creative block, I step away from it and then play some video games or try a different medium or try drawing something I haven't drawn yet. Sometimes creative block is your brain going, I want to learn something new, so let's put everything on pause and learn the new thing, and then we can apply it to the art style. It's different for everyone though. Maybe you should have a picture of a tiger pulled up. Maybe. I kind of want to... I do want to simplify it. Because if I make it too complex, it's going to take a really long time to render, and I'm not great at rendering fur. I'm okay at it. It's not one of my strong suits, though. Super Nebula. I want to do a song redeem, but was wondering if you could learn Don't Forget from Rune. Less than a minute long, shouldn't take long to learn, and your voice be perfect for it. Thank you. I've heard that people have been wanting me to listen to the Rune songs. I still have to play Rune. Oh my gosh. It's been out for what, 2 years now? So long. I don't think Undertale songs have lyrics to them. If they did, that would be sick, and I would love to sing them. But yeah, unfortunately, no guarantees because I haven't had time to listen to and learn many new songs lately. It takes me a long time to get the tunes down, and sometimes I fumble them and it makes me anxious. Do you draw inspiration from the gorillas? I tried drawing in the gorilla style for a while as a style exercise. It was fun. quite for me. I like a little bit of a cuter style, personally. But nothing wrong with it. It's a very beautiful style. I like it. It's kind of grungy. Trying to draw a face. Joker's at. Good night, honey. I'm glad I finally watched you live. Hope to be around more. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for dropping by. Hopefully I'll see you in the next stream. If not, don't sweat it. Just wanted you to know that I appreciate you and your kindness. Oh, thank you. I mean, I genuinely appreciate how positive and kind chat is, so thank you for being so awesome. A lot of the vibe is due to y'all. Thank you. Let's see, yeah, this is what a tiger looks like. Ferocious tiger. Ooh, I like that. Cute. Thank you. What's your stream schedule? I usually release it on Wednesdays, but for the most part, my stream schedules are Friday, Saturday, and Mondays. Occasionally, I'll have a collab in the middle of the week, but for the most part, to keep myself from getting burnt out and running into creative blocks, I usually try to keep it consistent at 3 streams a week. Undertale music is great. I do love the Undertale music. It is incredibly good. I love the Spider's Tea Party song. It's good. Yeah, with luck and what Toby says, maybe this year he'll release chapter 3 and 4 and 5 if you're patient. You'll have more to play. I've heard that the chapter 1 is very long, like it's 4 to 5 hours, so it's more than I was expecting. Lemony, I started doing what I'm gonna call pseudo stippling in my colors/shading process, and I love the effect too much to stop. Send help. If you love it, you can keep doing it. No worries. Alright, now let's get the stripes. Face here. Alright, I think the stripes need to be a little bit darker. And I can fill them in a darker color. Not too dark though. Coloring in whichever ones are closed off. Alright, not too many. That's not a bad color. I can always adjust it later. Just as if who loves me for. How would you like to talk about our Lord and Savior Lightning McQueen? He's featured in Cars 1, and Cars 2, and Cars 3. I love that girl clip. It's so cute. I quote that meme to Cove all the time. It's just like, what? Why would you preach Lightning McQueen? And I had to show her the clip. Your thoughts on the new Spider-Man movie? Haven't watched it yet. I haven't even watched I haven't watched No Way Home. I've only watched Homecoming. I've only watched that one. And it was fine. I had a fun time. Oh, it's almost the same colors here. Okay, I'll have to adjust that later. It was pretty fun. I've heard that the other Spider-Mans are also very good. The Tom Holland ones. So I have to watch the second one and catch up. Because apparently a lot happens in that one. Hey, Ziggs. I was wondering how long did it take you to learn how to rig your models? I'm struggling to learn Live 2D. It took me about a week to get the basics. I was just watching a bunch of videos and studying them, and I learned the basics. But to really learn how to use the software, like, really well, it took me way longer. Like, heck, I'm still learning how to use it right now. The glue tool still evades me for some reason. So it's just a constant learning process. Give it some time. I would recommend looking at Dream Trove and Kira Omori's tutorials. They're very, very good. They're very, very handy and very, very good if you're not good at focusing on videos. Because in Kingdom Hearts, though. One day, Lightning McQueen will be in Kingdom Hearts. And he'll rule the world. Arthur, thank you for the hydrate. Excuse me. And Messiah Nakashima, thank you for the breathe redeem. Don't forget the pale underbelly part of the tiger. Helps break up the pure orange. Oh, good call. That's actually a very smart move. Thanks, Onyx. Tobey Maguire will always be the most iconic one. I do like Tobey Maguire. I like the Green Goblin in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans. Very iconic. Very memorable. Lightning McQueen is a false idol. The only true deity is Mike Wazowski. Wazowski. Actually, I watched the show, the Monsters Incorporated show, or Monsters at Work. It's pretty good. It's just an office drama, and it's pretty fun. Reminds me a lot of Superstore. There's people asking Connie if she saw the new Spider-Man movies, but has she seen the one with Spider-Man with the gun? You mean the Japanese movies? I have not seen those. I've only seen the memes of them. Japanese TV Spider-Man has a Gundam, though. Yeah. Isn't he introduced as, like, a terror at one point in the Japanese one? The terrifying, evil Spider-Man. I should probably watch an episode of that. Darngo, hey honey, who's your favorite VTuber? Ooh. That's a great question. Huh. There's a lot of VTubers I love watching. It always depends on my mood. I love watching Cabal. Cabal is super fun. He's a spooky ghoul of a VTuber. And I love listening to him talk and laugh. It's great. Another one is Lord Commander Chaos. Very fun. It's I watched him struggle to draw today, and it was so good. He was doing so well. He was doing great, and I was so happy to see him drawing because it looked good. It reminded me of like when kids draw for their parents. I was like, please let me put this on my fridge. I love it. Another one I love listening to or watching is Jummy. I genuinely love watching Jummy streams. A lot of Goblin VTubers are really fun. But Jummy just has the most infectious laugh I have heard. Love listening to Jummy. Just so funny. Try to think of another one. Kim Rai. Oh, Kim Rai is wonderful. I love watching Kim Rai streams. Yeah, Jummy's also a hilarious gremlin. Yes. Julie, your streams are also very nice too. You have a very innocent laugh, but I feel like there's a menacing, chaotic presence hiding behind you whenever you laugh. How about Tricky? I do love watching Tricky streams too. I watched, unfortunately, like a couple for the most part, I don't watch tricky streams just because time-wise it doesn't quite work out. But the few times I have caught tricky streams, it's a real good time. She's very high energy and very funny from the past couple times I've watched her. And I watched her play Power Wash Simulator. That was fun. Deadly Kitten, could you partially fill in some of the stripes to create a sort of faded look with them? That could be a good way of doing it. I'll probably do finish filling them in just because that way I can do an overlay layer on them. It's a little easier once everything's filled in. And sometimes it's fun to do it by hand. Just lets your brain relax. I would get an adult coloring book if I didn't already love doing art and just making my own drawings. What's beeping in the background? I think it's the music. It's like the guitar, like when you run the tips of your fingers against the guitar string. It makes that weird like yeah, that sound. Speaking of J. Jonah Jameson, can we all take a moment to appreciate how Kay Simmons was the perfect casting choice? Oh, there was no one better. There's no way anyone's gonna top Kay Simmons' portrayal. It's just too good. One day you can get revenge and compose. Maybe like you stream for 10 minutes, then rate him and post the stream to Twitter. Oh, I could. Oh, just Cabal streams in the mornings for me, and I don't usually streams mornings. Which is nice though, because I get to watch his streams then. Direct them. I've always had a hard time watching streams, but for some reason I really enjoy yours. Don't know what it is, but you make me smile. Oh, thank you. Would you ever make your own coloring book? I don't know that I would. Because if you made a coloring book, it'd mean you have to make a rough and then clean up the lines of that rough. And line art takes so long. Could be fun though. I don't know how many people would like that. How's this looking? Oh, it's actually looking pretty good. Okay, I think I'm going crazy then. I've never seen the second it became available. Alright. Alright, Jaden, thank you for this this redeem. Ara ara. Good timing. Good. I love it. Thank you, Prunil. It's like every coloring book is an adult coloring book if the adult is given a bigger box of crayons. Ah, yes, I see. It's the crayon size. I see. That's what makes it an adult coloring book. Never why. Hi, dear paresseux. How's it going? Just coloring in these stripes. Taking my time and relaxing. As one should. Actually, these stripes should be underneath the lighting. Jaded, always happy to provide the world with more RR. At one point I actually debated taking off the RR and Hey Sugars redeems. Wasn't sure if y'all were getting bored of it. They're fun. I don't mind doing them every once in a while. Yeah. Wasn't sure if y'all were gonna get tired of them. Gecko never. Alright. Good to know. Good to know. Chewy boomstick. We would riot. Alright, I will... I should probably keep them on then. But yeah, if y'all enjoy it, I don't mind keeping it there. Like we would get tired of it. I always wonder sometimes. My brain does that thing where it's like, oh shoot, I wonder if people are getting annoyed with me. But sometimes you just gotta learn to not listen to that voice. Be Kring, be free, as long as you're funny. I realized something. First there was YouTubers, now VTubers. What's next? Would WTubers? I think, was there V-streamers before VTubers, or was that just like a more Western way of saying VTubers? Because they used Twitch instead of YouTube. If so, I think I'd technically be a V-streamer. But VTuber kind of feels nicer when you say it, you know? Skyford, thanks for the posture check. Huh. Huh. Excuse me. So it's fun seeing you get flustered. Ah, I see. I see. So that's why we keep it. Do you have any interests in playing Shadows of Mordor game based on Lord of the Rings universe? I have a little bit of an interest in it. It's the downside is very much time. So when people suggest games, I'm like, I do actually want to play these games. However, due to commissions, making models, and planning future events, I'm still getting used to that. I've never had to I've never had to think about these things before. So after the Christmas break, I set a small goal for myself to be like, okay, now I'm gonna actually set events for times now, so that maybe I can have an event once per season. You know, something to look forward to. So, a spring event coming up soon. There you go, Gobble getting sleepy. Yeah. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Remember, I need my 10 hours of sleep. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better at waking up early. Without the use of coffee too. It's a lot harder when you don't have coffee to use. Because I get caffeine headaches, as well as like but the caffeine makes me anxious sometimes. So I'm very sensitive to it, and so it's unfortunate that I love the taste and the smell is so good, but I cannot drink too much coffee. Sweet Demon Fluffy, all about that scheduling? Yeah, it's yep, that's something I need to get better at. Tony, hey honey, this is something I said to Gomi before, but imagine the Goblin VTubers playing a survival game like DayZ. Also, imagine trains being used somewhere. Playing Among Us with the Gob fam was wonderful. It was so much fun. I had so much fun playing with them. I am terrible at Among Us, but it's a good time. Just hanging out with the Gob crew. I'm excited to do it again. I like hanging out with them. They're all very nice people. What about decaf or half calf? Yeah, I love decaf. Decaf is actually pretty good. I do have some decaf coffee up in my cupboard. Saving it. Just saving it for those days when I really need to smell something good. It just makes your house smell so good. I love the smell of coffee so much. Let's make the ankles here. brown. There we go. You're definitely more chill than I expected when seeing in Taka's bar. Oh, yeah. In Taka's bar, it's really easy to kind of feed off the vibe that everyone's giving. And everyone there is really high energy, and Taka's great at bringing that out of people. I'm just a lot more relaxed when I'm at my own streams, just because, like, yeah, I like keeping it chill. A lot of the times when I do art, my brain is very calm and thinking about what to draw next and what part to shade next. And so it's very, very relaxing. Very different vibe. Nothing wrong with that. Love Taka's streams. Taka's another really good streamer. Cleopatra, I can't imagine a life without my coffee. Today I had cinnamon hazelnut fluff. 4 cinnamon hazelnut fluff. That sounds delicious. I do really love the fancy expensive ones where it's just like, I think there was one that was like hazelnut praline coffee. It was so sweet and so bitter at the same time, and it was so good. It was so delicious. 7X's. As a barista, I usually recommend either decaf or just preparing your tea like you would your coffee. Yeah. My cupboard is filled with only decaf teas, so a lot of rooibos. A whole lot of rooibos. But you can get a lot of good flavors like with rooibos. Like, I have a caramel flavored one. I have a pumpkin flavored one. It's tasty. I like it. Alright, I think that's all the stripes. Did I get partial fill for the ankle collar? Yeah, just for the edge of the sleeve. So I should probably put one here too. There we go. And then probably put one here. Gecko, and Taka's really energetic when he wants to. Oh yeah, Taka's great at bringing energy out of himself. Could there possibly be an Among Us community night? Possibly. Among Us could be a fun game for a community night. I've thought about doing Jackbox. The issue with Discord nights is a lot of the times after the stream, I'm a little bit of an introvert, which is very, very interesting as a streamer, because a lot of streamers are very like, as soon as they're on, even after a stream, they're on for a really long time. They're like, yeah, let's hang out in Discord and chat with people. But a lot of the times after streams, I'm like, okay, I'm ready to rest, and just maybe I'll watch an episode of something and then just pass out, and then I'll wake up and work on commissions the next day. So I feel a little bit that as a streamer, I'm not more chatty in my Discord. A lot of the times I am a lot quieter, and I'll lurk and I'll vibe, but I won't talk too much, so I do apologize for that. Also, Bullthorn, thank you for the head pats. And Deadly Kitten, thanks for the ear wiggles. Cosmic Fade. My dad tried getting me to drink coffee when I was a preteen, a mokojo. I spent the car ride home spitting out the window. And I brushed my teeth 3 times when I got home. Oh, what a way to introduce your kid to coffee. Learning how to make tea, it's super good. Yeah, there's a lot of weird and specific ways to do tea. It's kind of interesting. Escarum, welcome back. Thank you so, so much. I hope you're doing good tonight. Yeehaw! Cosmic Fake Queen, introvert gang! Yeah! Introverts! Let's go! Guy, you must make the goblin stream for 17 more minutes so that we can get another song redeem off. Oh, I see, I see. I see how it is. Virgo, do you know what an Irish goodbye is? It's basically just leaving a party or social event without saying goodbye to anyone. I haven't done that before. I feel kind of bad if I do that though, because like the my mom always told me, like, all right, make sure you say goodbye to everyone before you leave. And that was for family events. So anytime I went to a family event, I would always have to give my aunties and uncles hugs, which was nice. And that way I would announce that I am leaving. And we still do it to this day. But, like, but for a party, I think I kind of did that at my first party where I went up to the host and said, okay, I'm leaving. Bye. And I think that might have been a little bit rude. Because I was leaving at, like, 11 and the party was still going on. Felt bad. OttsDTV, welcome Raiders. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining us. My name's Honey. Just chilling, doing art. Hope y'all are doing well. So can we get a tiger print bikini alt? I thought about doing a bikini alt, but I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that. It's not bad. It is very cute. I've seen a lot of them, and I do kind of like the tiger onesie. It's very fun. Ziggs, thank you for the Blackbirdine. Big six. But Otts, how was your stream? I hope it was good. Art mom. We ever getting a cat girl goblin again? Ooh. Let me pull up the cat ears real quick. I was messing around on Wilker's stream and pulled them up. Yeah, cat ears, let's go. Oops. Alright, sweet. I am the Neko Goblin. Bill Cypher, will this be a new outfit for your model? Nah, this is just for celebrating Chinese New Year. Infamous, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Cove sneaks in and injects 40 cc's of confidence like a ninja. She's really good at doing that. She's really good at boosting people's self-confidence, honestly. She's so nice. Okay, Honey feels bad not saying goodbye. What? Didn't we just have to yell at you for leaving Discord calls without saying anything? Yeah, that's true. I did do that for a little bit. It's because I was tired. I was like, okay, bye. And then I would leave. So I would technically say bye, but then people wouldn't have time to return the return goodbyes. So I apologize. Honey finally started watching Centaur World and I was not disappointed. Oh, it's wonderful. It's so wild and I love it so much. Centaur World is so much fun. Alright, let me real quickly just add a yellow belly. Yellow belly. Would be here. Really starting to look like Tigger now. Now you can hear twice as well. Oh yes, indeed. Mr. Cax, I saw this meme of this guy just in a pool kicking his legs back and forth with his socks on in the water. Next video was of a guy in a fursuit doing the exact same thing but in a tub. Oh, wet socks suck. Can't imagine wet furry shoes wouldn't be any better. Sweet Demon Fluffy, thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to the tavern. Happy Monday. Adam Bay, thank you for the hydrate, by the way. Excuse me. Let's see, let me blend this a little bit. Oh, this is really looking like Tigger. Or the Kellogg's, the Tony the Tiger. They're great. Oh right, I should probably put, where's the hood? Right. Yeah. Tiger, let's go. Space Waiter, thank you. Okay, only the tail is missing. Yeah, I'm missing the tail. I'll have to add that in later. For now, I want to focus on these. Cute tiger onesie. Oops. Wrong color. Cute. Where's your tail? It's not there yet, but I can put a tail on here. Oops. Yeah. Give me that cat tail. Yeah. Can I? Haha. Now I just gotta attach it. Yeah. Alright. I got a cat tail. Nice. I was laughing super hard. Oh. When you guys were reading Mine Have Been and you jumped in with he's a sorcerer. That stream was super fun. Yeah, I did like your design. I love the skull designs. They're always fun to see. Sweet Demon. So I have a question. Why just one tooth peeking out of your mouth? Just curious because if I remember you made your own model. Yeah, got a little snaggle tooth. Design-wise, just a little bit of asymmetry is nice. I will say, it's very interesting rigging a model where you have a lower teeth on top because you have to consider the layer depth when you rig that. And there's not a whole lot of tutorials about that. So I had to do a little testing and figuring things out on my own for that. Especially when it came to the Apple iPhone parameters. It was a little extra learning curve. But I learned more from it, so I'm pretty happy with it. Olaf Metal, thank you for the 500 shinies. Jeez, that's really nice of you. Thank you. It's the eye of honey. It's the gobble with bite, rising up to the waistline of her rivals. Oh, I love that. That's a nice Nippon. Onyx, you drawing yourself as a yellow belly tiger is funny because you're a scaredy cat. I know I am. I know I'm a little scaredy cat. I'm a coward and I'm proud. This is actually pretty good. I like this. Alright, let's see. What else am I missing? Let me quickly... Where is the grayscale? Oh, that actually looks a lot better than I thought. Might make it less brown. Maybe I'll make it a little bit grayer. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's a little too purple, though. Oh, purple's not bad, but yeah, that stands out way too much. Just a little lighter. Oh, that's pretty good. Guy, you're back from D&D? So now I can yell things at you properly. Also, guess what? You're cute. Just thank you. Also, welcome, DB Raiders. How's it going? Dreaming Asriel, getting a little tired, so calling it here. Have a good night. You have a good night too. Sweet Demon, thank you for answering my question. My girlfriend is really into this kind of stuff, and my design choices like that tend to be lost on. And design choices like that tend to be lost on me. Yeah, no worries. Happy to oblige. Alright. This is pretty good for now. Maybe the gloves could be a little bit lighter. Because they're pretty highly saturated. Oh, they go gray. A little bit lighter. Yeah, that looks better to me. Oh, these are pretty good too. You gonna do a D&D campaign on stream? Probably not. I thought about it. Might do one-shots with some friends, but it's a little tricky because unless you have a lot of experience with D&D with a very particular group of people, sometimes it can be a little hard to keep things under control and give a good performance. Flowerman, thank you for the 100 Chinese. Ordered a bacon cheeseburger a while ago and I haven't gotten my food yet. Also decided to get some of your German chocolate cake now. Thanks for checking out my order. Yeah, of course. I'll check on your cheeseburger. Cheeseburgers are delicious, actually. I love those. So, look, thank you. That means a lot that you think my design is cool. I'm working on getting a secret project. I think it'll be awesome. Ooh. Looking forward to it. Cosmic Otaku. Cowards tend to live longer. That's true. There's a time and a place for it. Alright, I think this is good for now. Let's add on the tail real quick. Alright, we got a couple options with the tail. Make it lighter. Make it a little like rinky-dink tail like this. This looks pretty cute. Also like holding the tail. I think it gets a little bit lost in the silhouette though. Let's see, because yeah, this yeah, it might get a little bit lost. A tiger tail all bouncy and springy. Not a bad idea. That would be a little harder to draw though. If I don't want it to distract too much from the design. This one's pretty cute. What's the best cheese for a cheeseburger? I love mozzarella. Real melty. Real good. Durgan, I don't have a bias here, but onesie is cute and is decided by the wearer. Oh, why thank you. I think almost everyone looks cute in onesies. I can't really think of anyone that doesn't look cute in a onesie. They're just so comfy. I think like this will be good. I'll avoid the tangent a little bit. Tilden ends in a heart shape. Ooh, that is cute. One sec. Let me... The tail would start here. Like this? Gorbucker, I step away for a bit, now you have kitty ears. Yep. Check him out. It's to hear y'all extra good. That was good grammar, I swear. What about a heart like this? Gotta make the eraser bigger. That's pretty cute. Armor 4 years means better hearing, right? Yes, exactly. That's definitely how that works. Bridiger! Thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the tavern. I hope you're doing well. Okay, go. Can't believe my Neko Goblin is this cute. One sec, let me... Yeah, that's pretty cute, I'll admit. The little heart at the end is very, very cute. Oh, jeez. Right as the song was dying down too, and it was getting quiet. Whew. Excuse me. Whew. Strange idea, but maybe a tail that splits into two near the end and curl back on each other to make a heart. Get time for a song. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Wasn't it like if you have a split tail, like, or if a cat has a split tail, like it's a spirit or something in Japanese cultures? That could be pretty fun. Because let's see. I do like the single tail turning into a heart though. That's pretty cute. Wow. Adame, thanks for the posture check. Yawn, I'm too sleepy. Excuse me. You said yawn and I thought of it. Split Castle, you're thinking of Nekomata. Oh, I don't know a whole bunch about Japanese yokai or folklore. Skyfoot Gob Kitten is perfection. Why, thank you. Good night, Mystic Axe. Get some rest. And Pridonis, thank you so much for the prime. Welcome to the tavern. I hope you're having a good, relaxing Monday. Thanks for hearing the idea. Of course. I like suggestions. Even if I don't use them, they do kind of fuel the creative part of my brain and give me ideas. Or y'all give me ideas. Stop yawning. You're making me yawn now. No. Sliza Akuma, thank you for the resub. Welcome to the tavern. Alright, Neke. Let's pull up a song lyrics. There we go. Never thought a goblin yawning would be so cute. Why, thank you. Alright, let's turn off the chill grooves for a little bit. Whew. And there we go. Alright. It's an adventure time night, kitties. Let's go. Imagine hearing non-human screams inside your house and the other side of the house where you are, all to find out there was no one there and you find out you're hungry. What? What if you imagine things but then they weren't really there? Go to doctor. Oh jeez. Come on. Oh, flannel man. I guess this is revenge for making you yawn. Alright, alright. Adventure Time song this time is Remember You. It's the one that Ice King and Marceline sing. I haven't sung this before, I don't think. At least not to my knowledge. Alright, let me give it a hug. Both are in one more song than bed? Makes sense. I'll probably head off to bed pretty soon after this song as well. Alright. Marceline, is it just you and me in the wreckage of the world? That must be so confusing for a little girl. And I know you're gonna need me here with you, but I'm losing myself and I'm afraid I'm gonna lose me too. This magic keeps me alive, but it's making me crazy, and I need to save you. But who's gonna save me? Please forgive me for whatever I do when I don't remember you. Marceline, I can feel myself slipping away. I can't remember what it made me say, but I remember that I saw you frown. I swear it wasn't me, it was the crown. This magic keeps me alive, but it's making me crazy, and I need to save you. But who's gonna save me? Please forgive me for whatever I do when I don't remember you. Please forgive me for whatever I do this song's so sad. But it's so nice, too. It's got good vibes. Alright, chill beats, let's go. Alright, this is pretty good. I think this is, like, the character art is almost done. I just have to take care of a couple of rogue lines. Ziggs headed to bed. Caught the stream late, but enjoyed it. Good night, everyone. Good night, Ziggs. Take it easy. Aw, thanks, Jedi. Kaiser, Adventure Time was dark, but it was a comfortable kind of dark. Would you make the cat ears and a tail redeem? Ooh, that is not a bad idea. I'll keep them on for tonight. Maybe I'll make that a redeem. Neko cat. Do you have nightmares of toasters? Nah. Thankfully, I do not. Most of my nightmares are much worse than toasters. But thankfully, they're few and far between. I'm liking this. This piece is real good. My style really has changed quite a bit. I think I need to adjust the eye shape a little bit more, but aside from that, I'm pretty happy with it. Again, I love the song, but it always makes me cry because of how much I adore Marceline. I love Marceline. Marceline is awesome. Super cool. Super awesome character. Both are. Right then, I'm off. Gonna enjoy some of my chili and watch some more American Horror Story before bed. Night. Night. Take it easy. Yay, I got the tail going. You stream Pokemon? No, I don't stream Pokemon. For the most part, it's FromSoft games. And art. Art is the one constant in my streams. But yeah, I'm mainly playing FromSoft games so that I can just get a sense of them before playing Elden Ring. I've played them before, but it's a bit of a refresher, you know? Alright. I think now's a good time to switch over to the basic background. Back here, time to just chill, relax, take it as easy as possible. Gosh, really had in time for a while. We don't talk about that. I streamed Armored Core. Haven't streamed Armored Core before. Actually, never played Armored Core before. I didn't know it was a FromSoft game. I only know the Dark Souls series from FromSoft, so that kind of shows what I know. Gecko, I rarely dream, so just time skip for me. So you're a video game character. You're like Link, when you sit at the fire, it's like, ah, yes, rest until morning. It's just like, suddenly everything fades to black. And then you wake up and it's morning. It's like, well, time to go about my day. Kind of. Yeah. That happened to me once. And it was the strangest experience. Like, no time had passed. I closed my eyes, darkness, and then I opened them, and suddenly it was morning. Sweet team. Link's internal clock is amazing. Oh yeah, that's an amazing skill. Having an internal clock like that. That's a superpower. Is the new cat goblin subclass? Yeah, the Neko goblin. It sounds funny when I say it. It's so close to Necro Goblin. I'll listen to some Necro Goblin after this. I'm sure that'll relax me before going to bed. I knew a guy that could sleep standing with his eyes open. The ultimate defense mechanism. No one can sneak up on you when you sleep if you stand up. Alright. Let's see who is streaming right now. Let's see. What do y'all feel? There's a couple of really high energy streamers going on right now. There's a couple more chill ones too. Let's see. Honey, have you seen the trailer for Moon Knight? I've seen clips of the trailer. I like the suit. It looks neat. It does kind of look like the way it is in the comics. More bandagey. Go Tricky is down? Yeah. I'm debating on whether or not I should go. I'm debating on whether or not we should go to Poppy or Tricky. Poppy and Tricky are both very high energy streamers. Orbital. Wish I could sleep easy, but anyway, sleep good, honey. Thanks for the stream. Of course. Thank you so much for dropping by. Poll? Yeah, we can do a poll. Let's see. So let's see, yeah. We got Pappy, Tricky. BB's also streaming right now. Playing a new modded version of Skyrim. Pappy's playing Monster Hunter, and Tricky's just chatting. So let's do a little poll. Krusty, you can't stay awake any longer. Oh, good night. Good night, Krusty. Get some rest. Thanks so much for dropping by. I'm just doing a poll real quick. There we go. I'm going to vote Raid Honey Goblin. She's entertaining. Man, I never heard of her. Sounds like a little unknown. Oh. All I'm thinking of now is I think it was Nux that raided me and got his got his viewers to say, "Are you Fiona from Shrek?" That was a good one. Cat Gob, very cute. Oh, I thank you. Your streams always put a smile on your face. Glad I found you all those months ago. The world needs more people like you. Thank you. I'm sure there are plenty of people like me. They're just, they're a little hidden. You know, as introverts, we don't usually draw too much attention to ourselves. All right, going to Vivi's stream. Let's go. She's doing some Skyrim. It's gonna be nice and chill. I think. It's kind of a toss-up sometimes with Vivi. But yeah. Baby. I think Neko Goblin could be fun. Neko Goblin raid. Let's go. Good night, y'all. Take it easy. Ah, Raven, thank you for the head pats. I'll wear these as I go to bed. Neko. Yes, thank you, guy. Heck yeah, Neko Goblin raid. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, these are some good head pads. Ah, yeah. Luciana, thanks for the stream, honey. Good night. Good night, y'all. Make sure you get lots of rest. I'll post my schedule. I'll post my schedule on Wednesday at the latest. I'm hoping to post it tomorrow, but there's a couple things coming up outside of streaming that might happen, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, y'all get some sleep. I'll talk to y'all soon. Take care of yourselves, okay? Good night.